2, 1, go. All right, choose difficulty because we're playing on PC. We're using a controller because I have carpal tunnel and keyboards will kill me. But we are going with normal mode because that is any percent normal mode. Challenging. I don't think we've actually had a run in challenging difficulty. Thank you, Villagin, for the good luck. All right, very important. We got a cutscene skip here. All right, we skipped the opening cutscene and then the second opening cutscene. We're gonna run right over here. Right over here, stand next to here, facing this way, because our good friend Jasper, voiced by John Cleese, doesn't have to turn very much. There was no in-game sounds. In-game sounds, I have them turned down quite a bit because there is quite a range of in-game sounds. It can be very quiet and then excruciatingly loud. All right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, fixed. Okay, cool.
Hello, Princess.
Madam.
Excellent. Oh, I think I know what happened.
Good day.
Silent speedrun. Oh, that would actually be really difficult in... that would actually be really difficult in Fable. In Fable 3, because everything is based on audio. All right, cool. Big Law, are you adjusting the audio up, or do you want me to adjust my mic audio? Please boost my mic. Cool, will do. All right, how's that?
How's that?
That's...
How are we doing now?
Say that's quite satisfactory.
Elliot, voiced by Nicholas Hoult. You may remember him as Beast from the lesser X-Men trilogy.
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual.
Yeah, this game has an all-star cast. There is at least one Oscar winner in this cast.
You hear such terrible stories. Listen.
It's Ben Kingsley. You're going to hear about 3 or 4 lines from him.
I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking.
All right, time of song. Have a good sleep. Check the VOD later to see how this goes.
I'm afraid of what might happen if
all right, come on, Elliot. Stop talking. Give me your hand.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their princess.
Give me your Sims-looking hand.
So my good...
Updating games. Big Law, you want to take care of that?
I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed.
Alrighty.
But sometimes I think...
Yep, new to Fable 3, we have the ability to hold people's hands and just kind of shave them off on instructions.
So tired all the time.
And then up, and yeah, we're done with Elliot. Just leave him at the top of the stairs. Am I going to fly and go out of bounds? No flying, no out of bounds. I'm on PC. Can't get the second player in here. That being said, we are going to do some real cool glitches that Hotshot found a little later in the run.
Majesty. Such an honor to have you here today.
All right, come on, Steward.
Staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
All right, now we're going to give an encouraging speech to the staff. Why? My fingers are
You've all been through some difficult times.
You call that a royal speech?
Which path do we choose?
You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous.
Good, bad,
Right then.
doesn't matter.
Ready for today's training?
Take good care of her, Walter.
I suppose you've heard the rumors.
All right,
then?
casual playthrough. No,
I'm afraid they're quite true.
Fable 3 actually has very little out of bounds that's useful.
In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more
out of bounds,
uneasy by the
you just
day.
fall. For a long time.
A lot of people to see your brother today.
And go over here.
So Walter, what a stroke.
Trust me, Dark Caligma, we have Hotshot and I have tried to find why posing in this game.
Poverty in Albion, Too many
We really
suffering on the
have.
streets, and the king doesn't
It's
know-
on the Fable 2 engine.
Must be made
Should have
to
been able to do it.
care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean
Alrighty. Come on, get through the dialogue.
perhaps the
Um,
princess here.
Something I've noticed about Fable 3 is that it seems very much like a
Wonderful, Your Majesty.
like a
It would
stage
be
show
the
being put
greatest
on
honor.
by a bunch of primary schoolers.
I'd be happy.
Basically,
Thank you,
everyone
my
needs to be
princess.
in their
Your
position
support will make all the
in order to be
difference.
able to
I'm
deliver their
certain.
lines. Blocking is horrible. Camera movement is not great.
That was a courageous move.
Yeah, chain
I doubt it will make much
chain
difference,
chesting
but perhaps
is
your brother will
pointless.
finally realize that you have a mind of your own. Let's see you
Most
put
of the
it to good
glitches are
use.
kinda useless.
Fight. Again.
Alright, like
You
everyone to
remember
meet
the
Sir
stories I
Walter
tell
Beck.
you when you were a child, of your
There we go.
father, the great hero
Get
king,
some
who'd never
some
get
hits.
tired of hearing those stories.
There we go.
And after
Get a
each
block
one,
in. Sir
you
Walter
remember
Beck.
what you would say
Teach me how to be
This
a
is
hero.
3 hours. 3.5 hours.
every single
Um,
time. I wish that was something an old
Casual
soldier
playthroughs
like me
usually
could do.
take about
But I've done my best.
12 or so.
Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. It's time you showed me what you
All right. And there we go. That was a good cutscene skip. A lot of cutscene skips in this run.
They're right inside the castle ground.
And run up the
They must be in
stairs.
the war room.
Then let's
Do we get a
there
Y
before
pose?
anyone sees us.
Sadly, no Y pose. We have been trying to find a place that we can actually get a Y pose in this game because it is still on 2 engine, but managed to eliminate that entirely from, or so we think.
There's only one
never know.
decision you can make. It
All
has
right.
to be me.
All right, and we're gonna execute the beast because he's a mutant. He hadn't turned blue yet. Cool.
You mustn't blame
So,
yourself, madam. I don't think
now,
any of us realize just how
basically,
far he'd
in those
fallen
cutscenes,
into madness.
your brother,
We have to do
Logan,
something.
the king, decided
Can't just stay
to shut down a
You're
revolution,
not.
to shut down
We
a
leave
people's
the castle
protest
tonight.
outside of the
This
castle.
kingdom needs nothing less
He's
than a
like,
revolution.
all right, well,
Needs
you know,
a new
you want to champion these people, you want to save them. Well, here's your choice. I'm either going to execute
time
the
to
people
see
or
if you're
your
ready.
boyfriend.
Ready for what?
Your choice.
To be
I'm
your
like, all right,
father's
kill the
daughter.
boyfriend. I'm a strong, independent woman. Don't need no man. Let's go.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas.
We killed the boyfriend. If I was doing this casually, he would have been in the game for about 15 minutes. I did do a 100% LP of this game ages ago. Yep, basically, some reason you can actually get that to open early if you just run back and forth there. This is 3.5 hours. 3 hours, 35 minutes is the estimate.
You should have known better.
What, to run back and... to kill him? That's preference.
The night
Most
your
of the stuff,
father died,
most
I
of this
promised
stuff,
him I would bring
as
you
far as
here.
choices, is preference. The time saves are very minimal at best. All right, good. Walter, get in position. All right, now we're going to play a game of Push Walter. If you saw the Fable 1 run from earlier, you'll know that pushing a character in Fable is tradition. We do this in all games. All right, can't skip this one. God, if I could beat Fable 3 in 3.5 minutes, I would definitely get into a GDQ.
This is your father's most treasured possession, the Guild Seal. It
All right,
chooses those
time for us
who
to
have
get the
power
Guild Seal.
inside them.
It looks a little different than it did in the previous games that you've seen here on this channel.
Take it.
Let's go ahead and take it. Skip the cutscene of us taking it, and off we go to the land of wind and ghosts, also known as the Road to Rule. Welcome to the Road to Rule, everybody.
Who are you?
I am Teresa.
And it's our good friend, Teresa.
I guided your father in his greatest
Now calling yourself the Seer of the Spire.
but you have
Because at the end of the previous game, she told you to get out saying, this is mine now.
as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you
And
lies the path you were born to take.
before you open up any of these gates on the road to rule,
Is the kingdom
you do have to listen to Teresa prattle on for a little bit.
you will face many trials.
But when we're doing our splits, every single one of these gates is a split,
You will need to gather followers
as well as the
against
final boss hit.
For now, you have the support of two
But
friends. Jasper
this is how we level
serve
up.
you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally.
We level up on the road to
Together,
rule by
you've
opening up
already taken the first
chests
step
with
into
guild
victory.
seals. Is
Walk
Teresa
through
actually a
the
villain?
gates and claim
Uh,
your reward.
I haven't completed Fable the Journey, so I don't know what actually becomes of Teresa. She is manipulative and controlling.
The Gauntlet will challenge
Okay, we
magic
just got
within you.
our primary weapon for the
Use it
entire
by
game,
the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out
the
of
Fireball
castle
Spell Gauntlet.
will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers.
Much
to
like
reach the
Darklight was
main gate.
complaining in Fable 2, the Fireball
Walter and
Gauntlet
Jasper will follow wherever you
can miss sometimes,
lead. Perhaps
not
the
when
rest of
targeted,
Albion
but
will
when
do
in
so
area of
too.
effect. Because it goes out in waves, it can actually miss enemies. When it's targeted, you can actually miss. You can actually not damage enemies even though you hit them if they're too close to you. So much like a Legend of Zelda speedrun, I will be rolling quite a bit during combat. All right, let's see. Let's head down here. I don't know why I'm holding down the A button to run. Can't run in this segment. But we're just going to continue running down here. It's always a good idea to start running as soon as you can so that Walter, the human roadblock, doesn't get in front of you until about here. Sir Walter Beck is, well, he's the primary antagonist of the speedruns.
How am I supposed to do that?
You get to create your character in Fable,
Even
not
if I am a hero,
not in the
Just
traditional
one
sense where you get to design how they look,
Why we
but with the costume customization. Oh, Village Inn, this is not run. This is
and many of them will be willing to fight.
there's no run button in this section.
This is your chance to show us what you.
But yeah, this is kind of just, a nice saunter, ignoring that bats have just attacked Walter and Jasper. And we're just gonna continue on down, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. Yeah, you can do facial hair and stuff, and hairstyles, hair colors in this game with dyes. Just a casual jog. Yep. We have to make sure that we get our kilometers for Pokemon Go. The princess is an avid Pokemon Go player, and she's got a bunch of 7-kilometer eggs that she needs to hatch. So we're gonna be going out running around a bit. It is bothering me that I have a bottle of soda that I can't reach for because I actually have to use a controller right now. All right, come through the hole in the wall. Oh yeah, you could just skip this. You just go right over here and get onto this plinth and then just use Fireball Spell. All right, now I can put down the controller and take a sip. Hot shot.
what is this place?
You know, it must
You
be.
spreading?
It
Are you
is.
spreading heresy?
It's your father's sanctuary. He used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place.
All right.
Well,
Now we get
I
to listen
don't
to Sir Walter
Jasper,
Beck
this
and
book.
Jasper
There's a
talk
note
for a
with
while
your name on it.
That's not
about this
possible.
book.
For Jasper?
I play with subtitles on
grant you it is
and
possible, but it
also
must be a
the
coincidence.
tutorials.
Oh, don't be a dolt.
Mostly
The old
because
king must have left
having the
it here for
tutorials
you.
on
What's it called?
The Book
when they
of
change
Heroes.
gives me indications as to when I should be doing stuff.
Does it tell us how
And
to get
since
out?
everything
This
in
really
this
is
game
most
runs on audio lines,
The
runs on the audio
possibly
files.
Want to know about heroes, and this place is right
Watching
here
for
in these
the
pages.
subtitles to start is probably your best way to have a visual reminder that you can proceed. Okay, nobody's saying anything.
This map functions as a traveling.
Oh, this was already on
Simply
Steam,
choose
and then it
where
got
you want to
delisted
go
because they ran out of
well,
Games for Windows
it
Live
should
keys.
take you
Now
there.
Games for Windows Live doesn't
Marvelous.
exist anymore.
Right.
It's
We can use that.
not a
We'll
great
have plenty of
situation.
time to
You can
explore
still get
this
it
place
on
later. Right
Xbox
now,
360.
we have a
and
rather
it is
large
backwards compatible on
task ahead
Xbox
of
One.
us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will
Time
be the
saves
mountains of
between
Mistpeak.
PC and Xbox
There
are
are people there
minimal.
who would make great allies,
and I do feel that there
They
is a
won't
lot more
offer their
room for time
allegiance
saves out
easily.
there.
but they despise Logan. And
Okay.
if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
All
Very
right, tell me
good.
to find it on the
I
map.
will
Come on.
continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Come on.
Right, all right then. Find
The dialogue
Mistpeak on the map
is
and let's see if that book's
interminable
telling us the
when
truth.
I'm playing this.
Now that
All right, there we go. Just quick fast travel off to the Dweller Camp. This is where Sir Ben Kingsley lives.
It worked.
Except we won't see him here, ever.
I'd forgotten how
Because
bloody
you
cold
only
it
see
is
him in
up here.
cutscenes and I skip everyone.
Come on. The people here call themselves
Okay.
dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they
Okay,
hate Logan's
so
guts. Yep.
there
May
are...
not look like much. but
Using the
this is
cracked
where the
version of this game
revolution
is
begins.
perfectly acceptable as Games for
This
Windows
is
Live
what
is shut
Logan
down.
has
The
reduced them
crack
to.
only gets rid of
He's
Games for
taken
Windows Live. It's
control
not
of
going to do
these
anything else to make,
mountains and started
to
destroying
change
its forests.
cutscenes or anything,
I
or
knew
change
they'd have a
dialogue.
hard time finding
Um,
food, but I had no
We're not going to
idea
invalidate a
it was
bunch of
this
runs
bad.
just because
The man we need to
Microsoft decided to be
convince is
of
Sabine.
just
Proud old sod.
awful
A good
people.
man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily,
And besides,
especially to a princess.
Lionhead would like us to play this.
Perhaps it's best if I speak to
Let's
him
remember
alone
Lionhead.
first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine.
Yep, we're coming to
Something
the Dweller
slightly
Camp to
less
try to get
legal.
Sabine to agree
We
to
don't
be
need this kind of
our
attention.
ally in
I
the
only have a
upcoming
little bit of gold.
revolution.
It should be enough, and maybe
let's get our
you
gold.
can spread what's left among the people.
500 gold.
They need it.
That's
more
going to be
than we
enough
do.
for
Where
quite
can
a while.
I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish me good luck.
Oh, why are we...
Where did you come from?
I can't feed my family.
Why are we soleil-soleilling?
Hello, madam. Hello.
All right.
Now,
We had just gotten
included in the
clothes. We're going to
sanctuary
go
is a
in
dressing
here.
room. Step through, and I'll show you.
This is our menu.
There you are.
Cool.
You look
There we go.
just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit
Now we
is as
look
comfortable as
like
your
the average
royal
person who
attire,
goes
though I
to
suspect
Burning
the
Man.
chances of that are quite low. Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is
And
time to
because
meet this
the
Sabine
people
we've
of the
heard
Dweller
so
Camp
much
can't
about.
get in our way, we just hop that fence and get right back up here to Walter.
That's more like it.
All right.
The scruffy look suits you.
We're doing all right.
I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well...
Sir Walter Beck is
I
voiced
told
by
you he'd
Bernard
take
Hill.
some convincing. Come on.
A little bit more popular in British television and movies than in America.
It's nice
Okay,
to see
and we're just
Sabine
gonna-
hasn't mellowed
Basically, we're not
with
waiting
age.
for anybody.
But
We
anyway,
are...
I know the place he mentioned. Your
We have a
father
plan.
built the chamber under the Bright Wall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was.
Finger slipped off the controller. That's not fun.
It makes a nice change.
But we're okay.
Something useful. Just show the old librarian.
Still early in the run. We have plenty of time to make it up. Not gonna lie, it's a little weird to rerunning this without a visible timer on my screen. Yes, Simon Pegg does voice one character. That is Ben Finn. Yep. The world record right now is 3:19:02. Held by Tragic Creation, I think it was. Who did the world record run and then disappeared. So, yeah. Go. We got wolves. First enemy. And we're just going to completely ignore them. Sorry, Captain America. You are not in this game, nor have I seen you run it. If Captain America was running Fable 3, I would think that'd be really cool. You're welcome to try. We've got a lot of information available over on speedrun.com. Is there a way of getting this still for PC? You can find disc copies online. You can also find it on less reputable websites. I would personally recommend get your hands on a disc copy and just download the Games for Windows Live Crack, but that's about it.
I see you're approaching Bright.
All right. Soon as Jasper starts talking in Brightwell, you can just fast travel right to the quest.
And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom. Far from me.
There might be keys on reseller websites. The issue is that there are no Games for Windows Live keys, and the Games for Windows Live authentication servers are not up anymore.
I'm afraid I was.
Oh yeah, if you fast travel here, the dialogue overlaps, which is fun.
I'm little more than a custodian these days.
All right, let's gonna show off our new Guild Seal toy. It's like a Funko Pop Guild Seal.
Guild Seal. I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Oh, then you are.
T10 Dimensional.
princess.
The original Fable was only 6 years prior to
Please, come this
Fable
way.
3.
Your
Fable
father told me
3
that one day a challenger bearing the seal would
came out
come
in
seeking
2010.
entrance to the
The original
reliquary,
Fable,
but I
as
never
is part
imagined
of
it would
our
happen in
celebration
my
today,
lifetime.
came out
It
in
was he
2004.
who founded the academy, of course.
Guild Frisbee.
I have often
Yeah.
wondered how you would react to see it in its present state.
I do love
Here
these
we are.
doors, even though they wouldn't actually
can't
work
Tell you
at
how
all
many of our researchers and professors
in real
have
life.
studied
Like, if
this
you were to
door,
design the doors like
hoping
this,
to
they
unlock
wouldn't
its
function at
mechanism.
all.
But I knew there was only one thing that would
When I
ever
open up the door,
it.
you'll see the gears. The gears work fine. It's just the bolts go in entirely the wrong directions. Wouldn't work like that. Fable 1 wasn't less buggy or better graphically, though, really. Fable 1 was probably more buggy. Graphically? Well, I mean, the original Fable was, what, 720p? At most. Whereas this game is currently streaming at 720p, but I typically play it at 900p. Because that's the default resolution of my monitor. But it's available at 1080p on Xbox 360. I would love an HD remake or a 4K remake of it. All right, Jasper, thank you.
This
Thank you
sanctuary
for starting to
contains
talk
an
so I can
armory,
come in here.
within which there are some
Just
truly
lean against the
remarkable
door until he opens it.
heroic weapons,
Oh, Fable 1 at
which your
480i
father
was
left
so
for you.
good.
This way,
Get it on composite. All right, we got our sword. All right, got our sword. And okay. Hope you all enjoyed us using the sword here. That's one of the only times we're going to be using it in the entire run. Yeah, Fable 1 was super buggy, as was evidenced by Edam's run earlier. Alright, take it. Sugar. I am trying really hard not to swear. That guy typically doesn't spawn there. He typically spawns off to one side. Not right in the path that I'm running on. Alright, each of these hollow men takes exactly 2 uncharged fireballs to destroy. And right now we're at such a low level of fireball that charging it would take too long. There we go. That's what we do. Yeah, getting the DLC to this game does expand the story quite a bit and makes it like this is, to be fair, one of my favorite games of all time. What that says about me, couldn't tell you, but I've always enjoyed the story of this game, and I'm a sucker for good voice acting. Is Fable 1 on the Xbox? Is Fable 3 on the Xbox One Marketplace? It is available. Yeah, you can actually get, I think, Fable Trilogy, which comes with, I want to say, is it Fable TLC or is it just the original Fable? And then 2 and 3. Okay, stairs are there. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, Game Pass. Game Pass is another great way to get it. Oh, it's Anniversary? Oh, God. So it's Anniversary, which is coming up after this run. Fable 2, which you just saw. And this game. And I'd recommend hold your judgment of this game compared to Fable Anniversary until you've seen Fable Anniversary in about 3 hours. A little over 3 hours. But once we take a look at Fable Anniversary and you've seen all of the Fable games that we are running, then come back and let me know. Let me know what you think of the differences. Okay, in this area, we always want to stay ahead of where these hollow men are spawning. Because if they spawn behind you, they can't stop you from running. Fable Anniversary, in my opinion, Fable Anniversary, the characters kind of look like the old Mary Animation characters from Thunderbirds.
In enclosed space at the moment, after all. I'll keep the rifle here in case you change your mind. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties.
Or as I used to refer to, the main character, Claymation Ray Liotta. Because pretty much at all points of the game, he looks like Ray Liotta in clay. Oh, Emerald. Can't wait to see this game get broken. I'm right there with you. Can't wait to see this game get broken myself. There's gonna be some breaking. All right. 2. Come on, expand the range. There we go. Open it up before these guys get down here. Perfect. Got it. Get out of my way, you guys. Go. So, the reason I opened that chest is because it has slow time potions. Slow time potions are really helpful significantly later in the game. I'm talking like, we're not going to use our first one for at least an hour. Yeah, this is combat. Mostly just this. Combat is basically just a barrier to prevent you from moving forward. There we go. And I know it was like maybe half an hour, 40 minutes ago, but who remembers the music box from Fable 2? Look familiar?
You have done well. Now,
All right, step into the light.
There is much you need to
And go to the road to rule again. Okay, the weapons are predetermined based on your account, on your Xbox Live or
Touching
Windows
the
account.
seal was an indication of what you could become.
What weapons are available to you is
Reaching
random.
the music box has proven what you already
Every
are.
single time you play
No
through,
one
like every single
here
playthrough,
could have done it.
will
You have begun to
go.
learn what powers
You'll
you
have the
possess.
same weapons in the same
And
spots
there is
every
still
time.
greater potential within you, but you have
But
only
someone
taken the
else
first
on
step
your
in
on your system, logged in with a different account, will have a different assortment of legendary weapons.
Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make
Yep,
you pay
that's
for what you
that's actually part of the reason why, in order to collect
As
all the
long as
legendary
your brother
weapons,
sits
you
on
had
the
to
throne,
trade with other people.
Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
There are some legendary weapons which are the same, which are in the same location in every single person's playthrough.
If
Right.
any part of you
Okay,
still
for that
doubts
cutscene
the
skip, you
necessity of a revolution,
have to wait until
You
it
have
goes
an
black.
the kingdom will face its own annihilation under
Yeah,
your
the trading
brother's
wasn't
rule.
great.
Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a
The
rebellion without
going onto the
followers.
Microsoft forums
Sabine
was a
is
really good way
man,
to
and his
get
people are
yourself
strong.
people to trade with you. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna upgrade our magic to level 2, or level 2 or level 1. Level 1. Okay, we are currently with level 0. And here goes Shock. This is the second spell that we're going to use. Much like with the Fable 2 run, our best offensive spells are fire and electricity. A little later, we're going to get the ability to mix them up together. Fireball has some knockback. Really good for crowd control, really good to push enemies away from you.
You made it. This is cause for
Shock
great rejoicing.
holds enemies in place and does
Albion
damage over time.
as a hero again.
The two of them together
If ever I can be of
will
assistance,
prevent
I will be
the
honored
enemies
to serve.
from doing insane amounts of damage to you. All right, fast travel out here. Fire electric type is weak against.
I knew you would succeed, madam. You now have proof
You were
positive of your
successful there,
heroic
bloody
status.
Mark.
As
You'll
I
be glad
believe
to know
Walter
I
has
have some
made some
information.
All right, we got
on the
overlapping
person
dialogue
Mr.
again.
Bean
Love it.
They're led
He's
by
waiting
a
for you
man called
outside the
Saker.
local tavern.
He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits
Come on,
and
Walter.
cutthroats than the military.
We have to
His
go up
men
and
are
see.
holed up in a
To go up and
small
see what your
fortress
plan
in
is.
the mountains,
So I'm staying in front of the stairs.
won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan.
Yes, blades in this
Come with
really
me.
good high damage spell, but it has the same problem here as it does in Fable 2. It takes too long to actually deal that damage because the blades spin out, target, then fire out.
One of the mercenaries,
Welcome to Jimmy.
a cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy.
This
He was
right here,
drinking
that
in
is
the
a
pub all
reference
day and
to
generally
It's a
making
Wonderful Life,
unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't
where the
hard to
angel
get him
Clarence,
completely pickled.
where there was an angel named Clarence, and the main character was
Bloody
played by
lightweight,
Jimmy
if you
Stewart.
ask me. Anyway, take his clothes.
This
and you
game
have
is
a
so
free
full of
pass into
of
their camp.
pop culture references,
try
or
not
just
to
cultural
think about
references,
what those
that,
statements might be.
like, I would love to go through and just cite every last one of them.
You're not likely to convince
All right,
anyone
let's go ahead and get dressed.
without a bit of extra effort. Even
Looking
these
sharp.
idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around
Not gonna
town.
lie, this is not a bad
In the
look.
meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people.
Yeah,
They'll
the
just need a little
weapon
convincing.
evolving
Anyway, good luck dealing
was
with
kind of a
Saker
pain
and his mercenaries.
because,
It'll be your first taste of real battle,
you know,
but I know
what
you'll
you
do
actually
just
ran
fine.
into, or, you know, early was usually just hollow men, so you ended up getting the bone handle for your sword
any help
pretty much
today?
every time.
All right.
All right,
just
let's
what
go
I
ahead and
wanted.
sell some items. We're going to go ahead and sell that.
If I can make a profit.
You appear
And
to
that.
have earned enough gold
And we
to
now have
purchase
enough
the
gold to go
rather
purchase
repulsive
the items that we
They say
need in
nothing.
order to pass for Jimmy.
Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor,
So we're going to head
you
right
may
over here
continue
and
working
get the
for as
2
long
items
as you wish.
necessary. Go ahead and get that and that. And I
Welcome to the sanctuary.
goofed by not holding down X there, but that's fine. We got
garments have been added to your wardrobe.
get some facial hair, get a tattoo,
I was going to select that.
go out to the map, and now we can head out to Mist Peak Valley to take on our first major quest. First major quest is going to take out the leader of the mercenaries, goes by the name Saker. You can call him Twinblade, because he's Twinblade. Or you can call him Thag, because he's Thag. Yep, we're going up against our early game mercenary / bandit lord. Later in the game, he will become a normal enemy.
Nah, me neither. Sometimes
No,
I
Big
start
Law.
joining me dad with a family
You can't
business.
call him Al.
Hey, Jimmy,
What does he look like? Chevy Chase? Cool. Got the door open. That guy would have opened the door anyways, but I don't like waiting.
It's not Jimmy! Seems well.
It's not Jimmy. Well, don't stand near explosive barrels, guys. Okay, door's open. Let's go. Oh, crowd. Okay, got through the crowd. Alright, I'm doing a lot better than I was in my most recent practice run. Most recent practice run, I was getting pot-shotted by the rifleman. Oh. Walk right into that cage. Come around here, get that. Nice wide berth there. Oh, hello, guys. Oh, great. You weren't supposed to come forward. Okay, good. Oh, no, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Alright, good. Got my slow time potions. Here's Saker. I take... Come on. This is not a great Saker fight. But we definitely want to focus on just Saker. Alrighty. Yeah, early game Fable combat.
Stop! You've won.
So,
This battle is
Saker,
yours.
you know,
Kill me or let me live. It's your choice.
I get to be merciful.
Honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes. Like any
Get
other
to be merciful here.
We'll leave the dwellers be.
No matter
you
what
do.
I choose,
That is a warrior's
the mercenaries will no longer bother the dwellers. But they'll still be a pain in my butt, so might as well kill this guy. Just strike him. He tries to attack me. Just bury my sword in his face. And then back to the road to roll. What is this, Twin Blade? Yes. Yes, it is. It's also Thag. You have an early mercenary slash
You have taken
bandit
another step on the road to rule.
boss.
Defeating Saker has won over
Big
many
Law.
of the people he
You and me are gonna have words, buddy.
Word is already spreading of your victory.
Alright, let's head on in. And pop this open. Let's get ourselves another level of magic. Okay, head on out. Through here. And we're gonna head back to that bandit camp, or that mercenary camp. Get our first, get
It is
a trophy.
momentous occasion.
Go to the map.
Sir Walter is still waiting.
Head back to Brightwall. The fast travel system in this game is where the RNG is actually going to mess you up.
But I would say, based on the fact
Because if you just fast travel back to a town,
yourself rather well.
it will put you at
It's
an
hard
entrance to
believe
the
that
town.
Just a few days ago, I was rousing you from a comfortable bed.
Alrighty.
It would seem that
Magic
you have
is super strong in these
completed two of
games.
the
Yeah,
tasks
magic
that
is
Sabine
super
set
strong
for
in these games.
If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement.
And up on the table we go.
Ah, here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast.
This doesn't
to your
do anything other than just
stupendous feat in ridding
entertain me.
Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find
Alright,
some peace now.
so
Of
what's
course,
going on in the story now?
Nobody has suffered
Well,
more than they.
I've
now we
been
have to
telling
raise some,
Samuel here about the terrible
some goodwill with the
situation
people.
they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well,
We have to
perhaps,
earn
I
guild
mean,
seals
of
by
course. The thing
getting
is,
people
as
to
I was just explaining to
like
Sir
us.
Walter, Brightwall has
And
no overabundance
we're gonna
of
do that
resources itself.
in
The
quite
king's
possibly the
levies
most
are rather
Fable
steep,
way
and
we can.
face shortages more often than is comfortable.
That isn't
But
farting.
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
Okay, come on.
There you
Finish up
have
the
it.
dialogue.
The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful
Come
rebellion.
on.
What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter.
Cool. And we go here.
Ah,
Go to the map.
an excellent way to get. You can now see the villagers in
Here we go.
need.
Our
You
first
can
quest.
also see how many followers you
Well, our
must
first,
amass
I guess,
to
side
impress
quest
Samuel
that we can
and
take
the
through the map.
people of Brightwall.
And we should
Select
take a look at the
villager
quest
to
name.
help. By
Chicken
doing
Chaser.
so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
There we go.
By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
There we go. And we go straight to the dressing room to try on our brand new
You've a
outfit.
new suit in your wardrobe, a new February suit. Any other business to attend to? Dare I say, your
Is this Zeldo? Effectively, yes. Oh yeah, SK Ren, this game does hate speed running. But
You know, for a town with a famous academy.
I've been I've been, doing all right at this. I have been speedrunning this since 2015. So I have been having some fun with it.
Then I shan't be surprised if you shop there instead.
And There we go. Get those chickens to join us. And then we just run back up here. And we've completed the quest. We have brought the chickens.
That's all of them. At last. The town.
Oh yeah, the chicken voice acting is phenomenal. We're dressed as a giant chicken with a crown. A chicken a la king, if you will.
You're always on
The
about
chickens.
the chicken. All right.
Because the dialogue from
We'll
Bernard
never
is
live.
phenomenal at the end of this.
But only if you swear never to let them out again.
Yeah, Zach Quartz, you can do the chicken race only if you save the chickens.
Work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would
We
just,
just make them martyrs.
Oh, I just
Alright,
don't
take the
know
chicken.
about this.
And then we need to
I
get
have no doubt
20
that
more
the
guild
good
seals.
rifle
So
will
what we're going to do is the most Fable way of getting goodwill. We're going to go give some money away.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by
All
simply
of the people in the
interacting
Dweller
with
camp
them. Try
are
it, and
poor.
be sure you'll make an impression.
So
Did you
you
come
can just
from?
walk up and give them 10 gold each to get a guild seal per person.
Getting so weak, I can hardly walk.
This goes all the way, this goes all the way back to the Temple of Avo,
So hungry. I can't take this anymore.
where the Temple of Avo,
Where did you come
you could
from?
just buy your way into heaven.
Come from?
Let's see. I diverted from my normal path.
With Saker out there, we can't go out to hunt.
Okay. And apologize for anyone who has epilepsy. Yeah, just like IRL. Yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but if you want to, go for it.
We'll all starve to death if things
No, I
don't
already gave money to you, but I have plenty of it.
My family.
But we're going to do this until we have only about 2 or 3 guild seals remaining that we need to gain.
to the castle right now and kill Logan if I had the strength.
Because there's a little bit of RNG as to where the people spawn in here, how many people spawn in this town.
This is bad.
They are all beggars,
This
but
is so bad.
we got 5 more that we need to get. 4 more? You know what? I'll take it. 4 more, that's good for me. We're going to head back to Brightwall. Fast travel here. And you know what? We are going to have some fun. We are going to interact with some people. Shake some hands. Be a true politician. Get out there, shake some hands.
You can take advantage of that.
Uh-oh, I only have 1 guard over here. Here we go, nothing like a little bodily function.
Stop that now! That's horrible!
Okay, how about you? What do you got for me?
Things been pretty quiet around here since the pie maker's apprentice started.
Alright, we just need 1 more. Is that a child I see? Come here, child.
Who attracted huge crowds.
Alright, well,
What's their name?
we're just gonna do some shaking hands here. Anything we're more honest than most politicians? Yeah. We're dressed like a giant chicken.
Convince this little hamlet to send aid.
Alright, come on over here to start the cutscene.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express that very sentiment.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we
All
demonstrate
right,
the
let's see.
generous nature of
What are we
our
about?
fair town. For too long,
40 minutes
have
into the
our
game
mountain neighbors
at this
suffered
point.
in silence. And now we extend a helping hand.
And we get our
But
hero
this
name
effort
now.
would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one woman, the daughter of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as
The hero of
the
chickens.
hero of Brightwall.
I prefer the hero of chickens. Oh, why do I have a beard? That's because I had to get a beard in order to do the mercenaries, and it's not. I'm not taking it off.
So we hope
At no point do I modify the facial hair, so I've still got the really cool like kill count tattooed running down her right arm. Let's go ahead and make this promise.
I will.
The characters in the cutscene, character customization in the cutscenes does make it rather entertaining. Sadly, not as entertaining as like Monster Quest. Was it Monster Quest? Is that the McElroy brothers thing?
But as our queen.
But yeah. And as soon as it finishes saving, a little save thing will pop into the side. Oh, wow.
You've done a wonderful
Nice.
thing
Didn't
for
even
those
need to
poor
wait.
people.
Just fast travel to the Dweller Camp, and we go right into a cutscene. Where we give away the music box to Ben Kingsley. Bearded lady in chicken costume. Yeah. It does get more interesting later, as far as costuming goes. We are going to be playing a good section of the game in our pajamas.
The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
You can be male or female in Fable 2, and you can change hair and facial hair regardless of gender in Fable 2 as well. Fable 1 does require you to play as a male hero, but Fable 2 and 3, you can play as either. When you're playing as a male hero in Fable 2 and 3, I believe, wearing for the other gender does give you a cross-dressing stat. I want to go here. And yeah, I just completely skipped a lot of running just by fast traveling into the map to unlock the ability to fast travel to that quest, and then just fast travel to the quest to put me right in front of where I need to go.
What the hell am I doing in a cave anyway? Well, I say nice. Some people find it quite...
Oh boy. Oh, we got a raid. Oh, well then. Hello everyone. I am eSeamus. I'm running Fable 3.
And here it comes.
Welcome, Game's Done Quick. I submitted this game. Oh boy. Yeah, a raid. Yeah, that's one way to put it, right?
Most of the people here will be heading straight
Alrighty.
to Bowerstone.
Yeah, I submitted Fable 3 for AGDQ. Yeah. Well, you know what? GDQ fans, if you like what you see, you might see more of it in January. You never know. Hi, P-Rex. I'm eSeamus. I'm the first American during this marathon, and we're having a revolution. All right, we got Teleport Walter. That's always a good sign.
Poor people.
This must be the way down. We have to find those people.
Edom,
See if there's any survivors.
you say we play Fable fast. I'm a 3.5-hour run. Oh, this is great. All right. Please, somebody, after the run is over, please let me know where we peaked during this run as far as viewership, because I really want to know.
Let's go.
You know what? Okay, you know what? Game's Done Quick, I like you guys. I like y'all. You're very positive affirmations.
Looks like the
Love
only
you.
way.
Love you all.
All right. I can do this.
Come on. What is going
Let's
on?
get down.
Oh, just Walter being
I
Walter.
don't
Got
want
it.
to spend any more time in this box.
All right, Walter. Walter is the biggest variable in this game. He can ruin a run for you.
It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on.
There's got to be one in every game, in every Fable game, right? Actually, do we have one in Fable 2? Villagin or Darkbite? Do we have a character that can just completely ruin a run for you? Oh, hammer. Okay, thanks, Villagin. Yeah, there's a character in every Fable game that can very easily just scrub your run out. Walter is really good for it, especially later in the game when he has to hold your hand, and sometimes he gets a little touchy and doesn't want to hold your hand anymore. But thanks to Hotshot Wire, we have found that occasionally you can hit Walter and it makes it go faster. Don't look at chat while you're turning. Got it. Oh yeah, the combat song is a banger. It's a shame that we don't hear it much. But I do love when it just fades in slowly. Oh, we're just leaving them alive because it's faster to just run past them. They're not blocking you from anything. You just ignore the fact that there's a giant chicken running through a cave full of transformed children. Because that's what Hobbs are. Hobbs are the children of Albion turned into grotesque monsters. Why would I want to kill children? They did that themselves. I have spent way too much time looking into Fable lore. The Fable lore, I love it. Balverines are not technically werewolves, even though they're weak to silver and usually hang around with wolves. Yeah, sorry, the dog wants me to look at things, but there's very little that the dog has for me that will help me go faster. Yeah, well, no, Villagin. There is at least one person who can turn back and forth. They're in this game. We will see them much later in this run. They're in a storyline quest, so. Okay. Am I excited for the rumored Playground Games Fable? If Playground Games can capture the quirky sense of humor in the earlier Fable games, yes, I am extremely excited about Playground Games' Fable. As with most things, I am cautiously optimistic. And let's get a third ring out. 2, 3. Yes, I am getting better at this magic murder. Thanks for chiming in, Walter. Demeaning my efforts. Will you step out of that circle? Cool, thanks.
No getting up from that.
Alright, just gotta give him a stun. No doing magic. I said, no doing magic. Uh-oh, one of them got their spell off.
Of course you are. That's it. Don't show the buggers mercy.
Huh. That's why you got the spell off, because I missed him on one of them. Thanks, Fable. Thanks, Fable, for your magics being able to miss. And it was charging a spell that entire time, even though I wasn't holding the button. That's right, Star Pilot 87. No magic allowed unless it's the hero's magic. Hero's magic trumps all.
You have overcome an important test.
Yep. I defeated some ugly children.
Always be ready to face the unknown and to seek new paths.
To be fair, the kid was kind of being
Your
a D.
defeat of the creatures in this cave will be told throughout the land.
Okay, and let's just go in here. No, don't want vortex. Spell weaving.
Please return to the sanctuary.
Hero's a blue player. Hero's not a blue player.
I placed the contract.
We're using Fireball.
Upon that wall, you'll find
Hero
the
is
contract
definitely is it
representing the
at
promises
worst.
that you've made to the people of Albion. Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a
I trust you are finding everything all right?
Okay. Here we go. Change into our pajamas. Okay, but I only defeated three of hundreds of thousands of them.
I don't think you're going to find
Hero is
your way
Jessica.
round this time. I've got some magic
Yeah,
of my own.
Jeskai is possible.
Watch and
Also possible, red, blue, black. I can't remember what that's called. Come on, Walter. We gotta go. Oh, we don't have a mana base. We don't need mana. Oh, Grixis. Is that red, blue, black? Cool. Personally, when I'm actually playing, I'm Jund, but that's...
You can almost smell the sunlight. Isn't it
I didn't
wonderful?
get run.
The damp, muggy.
In this section of the game, you can
This is Morningwood, all
gain
right.
the ability to
I
run
hope the people
by
we're
just
looking for are still
like
alive.
just timing
Why
when
wouldn't
you
they
actually
be?
start holding down
Because
the
come
A button
nightfall,
just right.
it's one of the most
And I
dangerous
missed it,
places
and
in
it was probably
Albion.
just a touch
I
too
don't
late.
know about dangerous, but I'm starting to get a rash.
Yep, Morningwood.
in this swamp.
Yep. Welcome to Fable. If this is your first experience
We
in a
made a
Fable
good
game,
team back in
be
that
prepared
cave,
for
didn't
some of
we?
the most puerile and
It's been a while
juvenile
since I
humor
got stuck
ever.
into a real fight. It was just like fighting by your father's side. I'd forgotten what it was like, standing next to a hero.
So we're now making our way through Morningwood to the Morningwood Fort,
I think we're almost there.
because Walter told us to.
That must be the place up
If you
ahead.
don't get the joke in the name
What I
Morningwood,
wouldn't give for a bowl of
come back in a
soup
couple
and
years.
hot bath.
Okay, and we're just going to line ourselves up right here to really make the transition
Open up the door.
really entertaining.
Is that you?
The very same. Now, are
Okay.
you going to let us in or what?
Right. Yes, of course. Open the gate. Tell Major Swift Walter's here.
All right, cool. Camera came out. I'm no longer in
Welcome, Sir
control.
Walter.
Walter's going to walk
Sir.
right through me, and then I'm going to disappear. Because the hero
There
is
he is.
freaking magic.
The one and only Major Swift.
Oh, Walter! What the blazes are you doing here?
We came
See this
looking
guy
for
right
you.
here, this blonde guy with the fancy
I
sword?
have a proposition.
That is Sean from Shaun of the Dead.
Position us. And I thought you were here to save us from the legions of the damned.
Ben Finn.
That's Simon
It's
Pegg, yep.
Good to see you.
Sean from
Take
Shaun of
it
the
the
Dead,
legends
Nick
about
Angel
this
from
place
Hot
are true,
Fuzz.
then.
I cannot remember his character's name in The World's End. He's also Montgomery Scott in the new Star Trek series.
It's us getting eradicated. We lost some good men last night.
Oh yeah, this like
including
it's
Lieutenant Simmons here.
recognize a bunch of you joined late.
Logan just loves to send you on the best assignments, doesn't he?
This game
part
has
of
a
what I wanted to
phenomenal
talk to
voice
you about.
cast. This is Bernard Hill. If you're from the United Kingdom, that name means something. If you're not, you probably don't know who
I'll
that is.
explain. But just treat her like any other pair of hands for now.
Fair enough.
Saker was Sean Pertwee. If you're from the UK, you know who that is. If you're not, you probably don't. The King, Logan, your brother in this game, is voiced by Michael Fassbender, aka Magneto from the newer X-Men movies.
Talk to the men. It never hurts.
Your butler is voiced by John Cleese from Monty Python. You know, there's some good actors in here. Oh, and then there's this other guy. Yeah, Sir Ben Kingsley's in here. Sir Ben Kingsley doing the world's worst Welsh accent.
We had a couple of rough patches, but at the moment we're doing okay.
Z4P7, I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Oh, Reaver. Reaver is male. Reaver identifies as male. That being said, Reaver is
I don't suppose you've ever used a mortar before? There's nothing to it. There's always a slight
all right,
chance
yep,
of
Cannonball
maiming
minigame.
animals, but,
Are you ready for 3 minutes of
First, I'd like you to
3 minutes of loud sounds and nothing happening, and I can't change that time. It's always 3 minutes.
724 wounds and still standing.
If you need to get up and go to the restroom or go get yourself a drink or something to eat, this is a great chance. You got 3 minutes. As soon as we get into the actual game.
So let's make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, go on, grab the mortar and we'll do some practice shots. Right, let's see what you've got.
Oh, Reaver's voice actor? Stephen Fry.
Yes!
Reaver's voice actor is Stephen Fry. He was the host of QI for the first 10 or 11 series. And then was in the second Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. as Mycroft Holmes, Sherlock Holmes' brother. Yeah, this is self-professed. I do believe that outside of the devs of this game, I may be the most knowledgeable person about Fable 3 in the world. Because when I bought it back in the day, I actually went to the midnight release for it, which was fun. Where are the... Really? Preventing the next wave? Just that one dude. I went and got the limited edition during midnight release for this game, and everyone else was there for I think Rock Band and a Call of Duty game. I think it was a Call of Duty. Everyone was there for other bigger, more popular games. I just wanted my favorite. I got the special edition with the leather book and the cards. Unfortunately, I now have children, and I no longer have nice things. If anyone's looking to offload just the outer book and the cards, I would be very happy to take those off your hand. I would pay. Get in touch with me. The coin has theft. That coin certainly does have heft. I don't use it to make decisions, mostly because it's a bit too hefty. Why does this fortress only have a single mortar? The fortress does actually have a second, other mortars. You can hear them going off around me. I am firing rapidly enough that you can't really hear much other than just what's going on. But this is one of the sections that I turned the volume down. Like, this is why I turned the volume down in the game. Because this section is really loud, and I noticed that every single time that I stream this, my chat can't hear me when I'm playing Mortar. That's not the worst does mean that... There we go. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. A little lesser known, if you are familiar with British comedians, Private Jammy, the guy who's breathing through his teeth with my loader for the mortar. He is a British comedian, Jason Mansford. I believe he's gone on 8 out of 10 Cats and Never Mind the Buzzcocks. Can't really hear me. Yep, that's how a mortar game works. Cool, mortar game's over. Now you guys can hear me. Cool, yeah. When you couldn't hear me, I was explaining that you can't hear me over the mortars. I turned the volume down on the game before I started because of that. The Dragon Pistol is... the Dragon Stomper pistol is through the... I think that's through Reaver's Wheel of Misfortune, which we have not gotten to Reaver yet. But oh, when we do, it's going to be a fun one. Thank you, Style. I am first and foremost a variety streamer, so I have a lot of interest in a lot of things. Also, video production is a hobby of mine, so I have a habit of watching a lot of movies and TV shows, watching for really cool techniques. Flame shock, yeah. Holds them in place and burns them. Very similar strategy to when I was playing Diablo 2, and I would play as an Amazon with fire and ice arrows. Hold them in place and let them burn. For what ending am I going on a speedrun? Oh, we're going to get... people are going to die. We're not trying to save money here. Because with the speedrun, we don't have time to save to raise the 8.5 million gold. Maybe I came to this area too early. I just realized we didn't get Private Jammy's slow-mo death. Is Jammy still alive? I don't see him. Come on. Why did I change to pajamas? Because we need to be ugly in just a little bit. Since I was already in there changing to the spell weave. Alright, that's the last one. Who's for a pint? Ah, I didn't get there in time. Normally I like to stand on Lieutenant Simmons' grave so that my face appears right in the center of that hole in his body. It's fun. And then once he does that, I disappear. Because I need to be in exactly the right position. Come on, on, Lieutenant Simmons. Cool, we've got no music. This is always fun. Oh no! Quick kill is impossible. Where's the health bar? There is none. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. And back up we go. Last phase. I honestly have never had the music not show up for the not show up for this battle. Big Loss, we got some tunes. You might want to. Never mind. We should get some music back now. Here we go. Yep. Basically, in the second phase, you could get the early kill. If the explosive barrels have not been detonated yet. There's a giant, there normally is a giant stack of explosive barrels in that corner over there, right over that area, and that's he spawns right in front of it, so you can get him into that corner, and then a level 3 shock fireball combo should act, as long as he's close enough, can kill him. Like, dead. Two-Face.
What do you say? Will you join
Unfortunately, the one of the soldiers managed to blow up the explosive barrels early during the battle with all of the Hollow Men. So, we were robbed of the quick kill.
The old guard has been shoved aside, and these new soldiers Logan's been gathering, they don't care about this land or its
All right, now we listen to Major Swift prattle on until we get the ability to make an agreement with him, to make a promise.
All I ask is that you make a
soldier's promise.
Let your armies protect the people instead of oppressing them. Bring honor back to this uniform.
Yeah, and don't forget the pay rise.
Shut up, Ben.
I promise.
There we go. Strictly Boomer? Game is a border collie. Yeah, your default dog is a border collie. You can if you get the limited edition of the game, if the codes still work, you can get dog costumes. Although you can just download a little bit of DLC, get some, or not dog costumes, but dog potions that will change your dog into other breeds. I used to run this with the pit bull, or no, the boxer, with a boxer. Boxers are adorable. Also, if you download one of the DLCs, you get Robot Dog. But Robot Dog is borked. The Robot Dog is broken. Husky. I don't know if there's a Husky. I know there's an Alsatian or a German Shepherd if you're not from Europe.
It's settled. We're heading back to Bowerstone now. There are some people there I'm hoping will
No
join
Corgi. That would have been amazing. But they're all in the same skeleton. Like the wolves are even on the same skeleton. Yep, you get a Clockwork Dog with the DLC. Which is the Robot Dog I was talking about. The problem with the Clockwork Dog is that if you save your game, quit, and then go back, like if you leave the game and then go back in, your dog will just sound like a normal dog instead of the robot bark.
And buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Logan has left behind.
I mean, it still looks like a robot, but it sounds like an actual dog. It doesn't go robot dog. Yeah, I know the robot bark is hard to hear sometimes, but it's great. All right, Walter, go ahead for a little bit. I need to buy some pie.
After anything in particular, you won't regret that.
Because we've got a new fitness plan. We need to get fit.
You won't regret that purchase. I hope you enjoy it.
Gloaming Dusk, I 100% agree. If it doesn't sound like a robot, what's the point?
Let's see, shall we?
All right, Sire, we're not going to meet Simon Pegg right now. Or not Simon Pegg, Stephen Fry. Reaver.
That's why
not going to see him right there. Okay. Alrighty, swim across, because swimming is actually the fastest method of movement in this game. Getting wide like Kylo Ren. I like that, Jake Nianiels.
I really
Nianiels?
love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really.
I'm a little tired. Oh, okay, she's there. That's not great. I was hoping she wouldn't actually have spawned in there. Okay, now, the most important part of any Fable 3 run. You must take those 2 gold. Those are the most important things you can take in the entire game.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better.
We will need those gold coins to pay the ferryman later. Celebrity Deathmatch. I am right there with you. I love Fable 3. It's one of my favorite games of all time. A lot of people hate it. I don't understand. I mean, I see the flaws in the game, but I see so much good in this game despite all the flaws.
She's not just a princess. She's a hero.
Codecimal. If I don't pay the ferryman, I must fear the Reaper.
No. I mean, she's a hero. Like her father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we
I love this chat already. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for joining me with this. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea how I am on time on this, but we're just going to do this. Still the best for same-sex marriage. Gaming Kev, you are 100% correct. Does anybody have the Pride emotes from Pride Month? Let's see some Pride emotes in the chat.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause.
There we go. We got some Pride emotes. Let's get some more. Zach Quartz is with the wing. Yes, there we go. Fill this with pride. Because that's part of the reason I love the Fable series is that it's so friendly to the LGBTQ community.
It would seem your heroism has to be put...
Okay,
Unless I'm
now,
mistaken,
off to Bowerstone Market because we need to eat more pies. We're kind of thick, but not thick enough. Dragon Lord Carter.
May I suggest that you return...
Oh, why did you fast travel me there? I want to fast travel to one of these pie stands. There we go.
Anything I can get you? I hope you enjoy it.
Alrighty. This next little section, we are going to be fast traveling a lot, so I do apologize if the flashing on the screen bothers you. If you think that it may bother you, feel free to just listen, because I will describe as much as I can of what I'm doing. Right now, I am eating, bringing us up to a total of 15 pies consumed to get us to maximum thickness. Yeah, we're going to fast travel to Bowerstone Market. We're going to fast travel to this house right here and just run backwards. Tailored game. Love it. Okay, now we're here. That door is closed. So we're going to go to the menu, or go to the sanctuary.
To the wall.
Going to manually travel to the road to rule. Why do we need to get fat? We'll get there. Yep. Yep, the door to the castle is closed. We are an outlaw. We are not allowed in the castle. They won't let us in. That door will not open for us. However, we just entered the road to rule and exited the road to rule. This is going to put us back on the castle map. And that door is still closed. So, fast travel, Bowerstone Castle. And oh, look, we're inside. Yep, Hotshot Wire found a way to enter this castle early for one big reason. We need to collect 100 guild seals right now, so I'm running through the castle to go back to the catacombs. That dungeon that we were in very early in the game where we were escaping the castle after my brother killed my boyfriend. The things you say when you're speedrunning Fable. We're going to head down into here, into the catacombs. And we're going to be running for a while. That's why we wanted to have 15 pies, because we only needed to eat 14 pies in order to actually get the, in order to actually succeed a little bit later. But the 15th pie is so that we can run a little bit. Let's see, new Fable in the works. Rumors have it. There is a new article that was posted, I think, yesterday that has a whole bunch of no new information. Fueled by pie. Yeah, hashtag fueled by pie. I really hope that we're going to get a new Fable game. I really hope that it has the same whimsy and charm that the first few games in the series did. I know it gets a lot of flack, but I do enjoy Fable the Journey. I haven't beaten it, but I do enjoy it. I just don't have the upper body strength to actually play it for too long. But it's one of the better Kinect games, which, you know, that's like saying it's the best Virtual Boy game. It's one of the better Kinect games. All right, now we are down here at the bottom of the catacombs, and these rocks, they're in my way. So we're just gonna make our way up here. It's right over this way. Oh, too far. And basically in this section of the game, there is a gold door. And on the other side of that gold door, there is a chest that contains 40 guild seals. We need 100. 40 guild seals would be really good to have right now. So we're just going to run this way. And we are now on the other side of that gold door. Being thick is not part of that glitch. Being thick is preparation for something, for the next thing that we're going to be doing after we get our guild seals from in here. But gold doors can only be unlocked by gold keys. Gold keys are really out of the way. One of them is accessible right now, but you basically have to run through a long dungeon that, at this point, has enemies in it. So, but what's this about being thick? Character's thick right now. We ate 15 pies. All right, there's our guild seals. Get all of them. Make sure that all of them touch your character. Now, we are going to go over to Millfields and fast travel to this house. And we're going to go talk to this demon door. Look at this demon door.
The hero.
Uh-oh. I'm not fat enough.
You drive your enemies before you.
Okay, we need to get away from this. Why did I eat 15 pies? Because I need to be fat. All right, so we're going to quickly jump over to Brightwall. We're going to go over here. Hopefully they have mutton in stock.
Got too much gear? Sell it to me.
Mutton.
You know,
Mutton.
if you spend more, I can get some better stuff. I hope you enjoy it.
Put the meat in my belly.
You won't regret that purchase.
3 pieces of mutton should do. Oh, yeah. Sentences you don't hear often. Welcome to Fable 3 speedrunning. Oh, Sojourn.
Well, I am at
there we go.
loss. You have got to be the most revolting person I have ever seen. No one has followed your example. And is that really any
here we go.
surprise? Perhaps
Come on.
beauty and fashion
Carry on.
are arbitrary. Perhaps those in power exploit our fundamental
Well,
insecurities
Glowing
to
Dusk,
exert control.
listen to what he's saying.
But at least that way, things
Perhaps beauty and fashion are arbitrary.
I'll let you in, if only
See?
so I don't
Perhaps
have to
beauty
look
and
at
fashion
you
are
anymore.
arbitrary and are thrust upon us by society. Fable 3. Looking forward. Oh, the Demon Door roasting the heck out of the hero. That's what Demon Doors do, isn't it, Big Law? But here we are in Twitcher's Curtains. Gonna access this chest for another 40 guild seals. Is it possible to still get this on PC if you buy a physical copy from an online seller or a key reseller? All right, now we're done with Millfield. Oh no, we're not done with Millfields. That's right. We need to go in here, come down, and we're gonna go to Restoration. And we're gonna fast travel to Restoration. And head on over here. And we are going to get the easiest 5 guild seals in the game by walking up to this man and paying him 750 gold. There we go. 5 guild seals. Easy as pie. Now we're going to go to Morningwood. Come back over here and go to Leslie. $15 pies. That's 3 5s, and that's terrible.
Mind the flames. Oh, brilliant. Well, have fun, sort of.
All right. Yes, Morningwood. Now we're going to fast travel over to this house. And we're going to get our gun out.
Oh man, I love you.
It's not letting me draw my weapon.
Ah, hello.
All right, it's not letting me draw my weapon, so we are going to go over here. Game management.
Now here is where you can fine-tune
Quick
the
save.
more esoteric aspects of your adventure.
Game management. Load. And we're going to do a quick... No. Welcome to Fable 3. This sort of thing happens. Occasionally, you can just be like, oh yeah, you can't use weapons anymore.
It's just all
Here we go.
beautiful.
Here we go. I've committed murder. Now we're going to come back over here. Big Law, I don't know what this is. I think our marathon's cursed.
You actually did it. Wow. Quite the wicked.
Yeah, casual murder.
Well, beyond here lies an ancient temple of evil.
The game is phenomenal with no selling getting shot. And then just like the final one that actually kills him is just like,
Thanks for the murder.
and now I'm going to go all movie on it. Thanks for the murder. All right, now we're going to head back to Bowerstone Industrial because we have gathered 100 guild seals. Okay, let's see. At this point, we should be... What are we, about
How is everything?
crying out
I'm
loud.
sure we'll have what you want every Friday.
There we go.
That's great.
Where the
Thank you.
devil did it start me? Let's try the fast travel again. This is correct. Go. Jump in here. And swim across. Because swimming is faster. Except for the 4th time that we're going to do that. Because the 4th time results in those stairs not spawning in for some reason. I will definitely be showing that off during that quest. Okay, run through here so that we can let Paige know that we've done what she wanted. And then we're going to get our fancy dress.
I'm on my way to the castle.
Actually, I suppose, yeah, fancy dress is a good term for it.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life.
Oh yeah, Fable 3, buy every building during the original release year. Yeah, I had 100%ed. I had 100%ed all the achievements before the first DLC came out.
I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a princess, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
For a princess, I'm a pretty decent person.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Riva.
He's been bleeding the
So,
city dry for
General
years now,
Spoon,
but it's never been
on the
this
PC
bad.
version, they added a really
We
awesome
decided it was
feature
time to hit back.
for repairing houses. You can repair all from the map.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Riva hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests.
I'm different.
It's the perfect chance to sneak
I'm a thick
in.
chick with a beard.
You'll have to wear this.
Great.
All right.
Where's my costume?
Let's go put on our dress.
I still can't come. What, even
Quite a
after
striking
the
look.
Wheel of Misfortune story? Honestly, this is as bad as the army.
Now everyone out. I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one's surprised.
Hey, just get away from this area so that the map works.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship.
There we go. Off to Millfields. Lord of the Synth. I'm willing to try that on my 360 because on the 360 I can get my I can actually just trade over the opposite gender outfit for this and see if it works. Paige doesn't recognize you. That's a shame.
Bit late, aren't you? You missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
Welcome, Jonathan
We
Ross.
apologize.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't hang out with Chesty in any percent. Much earlier in the routing, I had tried to get Chesty into any percent, but
Master Reeve will be happy to
Chesty doesn't always fall for the Fool's Gambit in chess.
These lightweights drink
Yep,
a lot.
Jonathan Wass.
There's probably some cooking sherry left
Wassy
in the
himself.
if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touch the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep
What, Lord of the Synth, the way to glitch into the, into here? Probably.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip
Alright.
to rectify that very flaw in my character.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get in on that orgy.
It's
Okay,
just
cool.
this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave noble rebels. Why didn't you say
God,
so?
I love Hatch.
I'm an oppressed proletarian
He is such a
myself,
good character.
You know. We're practically comrades.
Criminally underused in this
If you
game, though.
just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue
there we
your
go.
fellow revolutionaries.
There we go. Go ahead and skip this. It's time for the Wheel of Misfortune.
Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot.
And the wonderful voice of Stephen Fry, the modern days. Why am I blanking on his name?
Why, no less
He's
than
the
most
basically the
unsightly,
British
most
gay man
obnoxious creatures ever to
icon
contaminate
right
this
now.
world. Super.
He has his issues, but he's all right for the most part. Okay. I did that for effect.
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
You're shooting them.
Dear me! I don't know why
unless you feel through your bullets, that's disgusting. Oh, Stephen Fry audiobooks are phenomenal. Stephen Fry narrated the Harry Potter audiobooks in the UK. Jim Dale did the Harry Potter audiobooks in the United States. He's good, but Stephen Fry is absolutely phenomenal in reading those books. Stephen Fry's out there is fantastic. So is Stephen Fry in America. Rattle Regalement, if Yahtzee did, that is probably the most accurate statement anyone has ever made about Stephen Fry. And Hobbs are done.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts.
Was it Sandy Toxic? Is his replacement on QI?
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Sandy is phenomenal
Like the tales
as a replacement for Stephen,
the wheel simply demands to be spun.
because
What
she also
delicious
takes
fate will it
none
deliver
of
this
Alan
time?
Davies' guff.
It's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen. So
All right,
hallowed,
time for the Hollow Man.
hollow.
It's the same every single time. It goes Hobbs, Hollow Men, Bandits, Sand Furies, then everyone's favorite, Balverines. Oh, Noel Fielding is phenomenal. I love Noel Fielding, and I love his sense of style.
Let the tearing of limbs commence. Chop, chop.
Alrighty. Angry David Mitchell rant is always fun. One of my favorite episodes of QI featured Sean Locke just ignoring the rules and just carrying on, setting the klaxon off probably about 10 times in a single question. Hollow Men are done.
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was unmistakable.
Okay.
And you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before.
Axis,
I'm not sure I ever believed in them.
don't say I can't agree with you on Reaver.
Soon.
Just because of how arch he is as a villain, but when it comes to openly pansexual representation, absolutely.
Ah, yes, I paid these bloodthirsty
Oh,
mercenaries out of
9 out
my
of 10
own
cast does countdown is
with gold I
Chef
give
kiss.
to the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries.
Yeah, welcome to an eSeamus speedrun. I can speedrun and have casual conversations about British television at the same time. This is superpower. Smith, he shoots the bad guy in the second game because he's impatient.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have
Adam, I have not actually watched Taskmaster. I desperately want to because it sounds amazing. Right now, I'm really enjoying Tom Scott is doing Game Garage on his channel, where it's basically just a different game every episode. It's phenomenal. Oni Barberry, try me. Let's do some math while we're doing this.
We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver?
Okay.
It feels like a death in the family. Next one. Don't think you'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
Hit the skeleton.
I'll show you some real logic. I'm gonna make
Come on.
Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore. Well, that's one way to earn your wages.
One more hit on this guy. No, okay. Getting too close. There we go. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Thank you, Wraith, for the compliment. I know it sounds a bit weird. Someone with my accent speaking so much about British panel shows and things of that nature.
I've seen terrible things in my time.
Especially
but never so
playing
much
a
death.
game that
Who's gonna pay for this?
is about a revolution.
Enough games, Reaver.
As an American playing a game about a revolution, and here I am talking about British television.
Time for another
Top quality entertainment.
Oh, now this is a very special.
Oh yeah,
Wait
Axis,
till you
I
see
have
what
been watching
treasures I have in store for you
British TV on and off since I think since series Series D of QI. For a while, I was actually running a QI pool with my friends. Would I approach the section any differently if the spins were actually random rather than fixed results? Probably. I mean, actually no, because we use the same spells in every one of them. It would make it more difficult. I'd probably be opening the chests on every single door. I just ignored the chest on the first and fourth door because those chests contain health potions, and we don't really need those. Because when we die, we get right back up with a burst of energy that actually damages the enemies. IT Crowd is a great show. Hatsune Miku did an amazing job with that show. Okay. Gaming Kev, I'm curious as to what shows you enjoy from American television. Oh, there's no MP. There's you can cast on a very small cooldown. That being said, when you cast a second spell, the damage from the first one stops. So, like, if I'm doing if I'm using shock, which does damage over time, the second I cast a second shock spell, it stops the damage from the first one. That I will agree with, Axis.
You holier than thou.
Yeah, charge up time for higher levels. The higher level your magic power, the higher level your magic ability is, the shorter those charge up times are. I have been trying to collect some really good data on DOT, the damage over time of our spells. Just draw aggro. There we go. I am not letting any of the Balverines focus on Paige. Because any Valverine that's focused on Paige can be taken outside of my range. Come on. Yeah, step inside my circle of death.
My suspicions about your true nature seem to be correct.
There we go.
This is the last party, I take you.
All right, here we are. We finished Reaver's Wheel of Misfortune. It's really weird not being able to just look down at the timer and see how I'm doing. Nobody tell me how I'm doing.
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question.
It's like, if I come out of this with a PB, I'm going to be so happy. If I come out of this with a world record, I'm going to be excruciatingly happy.
Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
Thanks, Jake. I genuinely doubt I'm at 23 minutes.
We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
I ship that, by the way. That pairing, I ship. But you guys are just effing with me. Unless Big Law is actually freaking out right now.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance.
Axis, I actually have a list of which of the choices are the fastest. It's actually one of the only notes I keep up now. Just because this run's a little bit long. Oh no, I ship the hero and Paige. Well, not everything. Paps Blue Falcon. Oh, that's a great username. I love that username. That's a really good one. Is the princess faster than the prince? No. Is the prince faster than the princess? Probably not. I play as the princess because I like playing as female characters.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message.
And actually, Oni Barber, I do ship me in world records. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen often.
I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay.
I held the second world record in this game.
All right.
Back in 2015, and I held it for about a year and a half, for like 500 days or 490 something days, and then someone took this. Someone took the world record, and I was trying to get it back. Someone else took the world record. And it's just, I've been trying to get that world record back, and I am currently the second place. And when I actually got that new PB, literally a week earlier, someone had taken the world record, and I'm now 9 minutes behind world record.
I can't believe this. I just can't believe it.
Get me turned around in here. But I've been chasing the world record for 4 years now, so if I manage to get it back during the marathon, I'm going to be so happy. Rushmore 2. Oh, you're, you just went to the leaderboard. Yeah, Tragic Creation is the current world record holder, and I'm not even 7 minutes off. Which, in a game that takes, 3.5 hours to speedrun, that's not a lot.
Like a true soldier. A true soldier? Let's not pretend there was anything noble about the way he died.
Especially with, there's RNG in this game. There is an amount of RNG. There is an amount of just obstacles, like our thick friend over here, Walter Beck.
Before he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
We're still not ready, though. We need more allies, and thanks to Swift's efforts,
but yeah, we are.
know exactly where to look.
Before he was executed, the Major
We're having some fun.
A soldier still loyal to the old guard brought it to me. At great risk
Here's
to
another
his life.
talky bit.
What does it say?
Well,
Can't move on until they finish talking.
So it's rather straightforward. You will find allies in Aurora.
I still don't understand how anyone there could help us. Aurora is a dead land.
Quick point of order, Rushmore.
There's nothing there.
My pronouns are they, them.
That's what we've been told. It's still the only lead we have, anyway.
Can we get on with the plan? I have an overwhelming urge to shoot someone.
But thank you for saying that I'm very close.
We'll need a ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place.
Not a problem,
I'll
Rushmore.
meet
You
the
didn't
back of
know?
the sewers.
Now you do.
We're going to show Logan
You're all
just
good.
what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a while before we return. If there's things you need to do, now's the time.
Oh, the Fun Cave? Oh, yeah. Fun Cave. It's coming up. Don't worry. Tiger Sage, what are you
Swift
questioning?
almost everything I know about being a soldier. Let's show these bastards how it's done.
All right, there's the save that stops you in your tracks. And out to Bowerstone Industrial we go.
We need to get to the far end of the dock. So probably
You're absolutely right, Ben Finn. We need to get to the far end of the dock, so let's go as fast as we
Come
can.
on. Leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
Cool. Position.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I
All
just
right.
say, wow, you look so stylish, with the helmets and everything. And me and my friend were wondering if we could join you. Because, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Ben Finn, get through your line faster.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autograph.
Knothole Glade was in...
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
Knothole Glade was in Fable 1.
See? You didn't know that?
Knothole Island was in Fable 2. There were no knotholes in Fable 3. Man, these guards are so good at keeping people from coming through here. Big Law. I appreciate your punning. Although I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Reaver can find something. Out of my way.
Come on, the way to the ship should be clear.
You think you can win, do you? Well, we're the best.
Come on, guys. Come fight me. Let this be a lesson to you. Don't stand next to explosive barrels. Yeah, some dumb boy did go and mess that up. Oakvale is kind of in,
Walter, what kept you?
I think it's kind of in Fable 3, isn't it?
Us after all.
Okay, deliver your lines.
What about Paige?
Cool, there we go.
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on.
There we go. Yep, everyone has to be in their positions and deliver their lines. That is literally all that needs to happen in order for this game to go fast. Is you need to be present for the NPCs to deliver their lines. Hello, Mystical Killer 77. To Fable 3. Welcome to the Murder Hole. Glowing Dust, this really is. Like, if you watch a lot of the characters, they will have, like, they'll get in position, then turn, then deliver their line. It is like a speed run of a high school play, or even worse, a primary school play.
Yes.
Coming up very soon, Walter will be delivering one of my favorite lines in the entire game, and I'm going to want everyone in the chat to repeat his line. It is one word. BALLS is going to be the line. When you see him say it, fill the chat with that word.
Seems to be through a rather ominous cave. Before we go any further,
here it comes.
I'd just like to say one thing.
Love it.
Dogs found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn.
Oh, you guys entertain me so much. I love this.
Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we need.
Thank you.
What do you think happened to Ben?
We got a wall of it. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. You're making me very happy. Regardless of whether I PB or world record this or just come out completely scrubbed out, you have made this run the best.
What hopping hops is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way
Come on, thick boy.
Likely.
Sir Walter Beck, the thick wall.
Tell you one thing.
Okay, Sir Walter Beck has some dialogue, so we just need to get to position.
Behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground.
Okay, we need to go to the bottom of these stairs and stand still for a minute so that he can deliver his dialogue. Yep, right here.
We're not the only ones who got
yep, skeletons. All right, good. You done with the skelly boys? Yep. Okay. You delivered your line. You're moving on to your next position. I'll go to my place. I'll go to my position and wait. Mystical Killer, we have gone the highest level magic we are currently available to us, and we have
I found something.
Fireball and Shock weaved, and that's it.
It speaks to us still.
Welcome to Fable 3 speedrunning.
Darkness.
All you need is magic.
We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Hey, I've got something too. One of these poor sods left a journal.
Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you'll still see plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway.
I mean, Samuel Merriam.
Luminous spirits of the sand.
Love is a form of magic, because love is friendship, and friendship is magic. Vortex is nice, not for speedruns.
Can you believe I did that?
I don't know, Gloaming Dusk. Why would you ever put the word gloaming? Why would you ever read something with the word gloaming in it? Because I'm pretty sure that line did have the word gloaming. I don't understand what the word gloaming is. I've never looked it up. How long does your speedrun usually take? My PB is 3:26:19.
You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement.
Yeah, Gamma's kind of up, so this isn't nearly as dark as Walter thinks it is. Skip the dog running cutscene.
That's better.
And now run.
So what do you think this place is?
No, this area is not Fable 1's Guild Hall. This is on a completely separate continent.
Well, we're not going any further this way.
Well, Mystical Killer, speedrunning's not for everyone. And you are entitled to that opinion. And you can play your games however you want. I like this game. I play it casually. I also speedrun it. I did a 100% LP of it over on my YouTube channel. Did that last year, 2 years ago, in 2017 maybe. But it was a fun one. Oh yeah. I do understand skipping chests and shinies kills you on the inside. Samuel, I am the kind of person, the first time I play a game, I do try to 100% it. Once I've 100%ed something, I typically don't any further time I play it, because at that point I now know what is useful and what is not.
Okay, be careful now.
Yep, pull the lever.
Thing's probably too stiff, and we won't make any more noise than we have to.
GG Von GG McGG. One, username's really hard to say, but totally cool. That's usually how a lot of people end up playing the game. Because the game tells you about all these mechanics, you end up using them all, and it takes you somewhere in the area about 20 to 30 hours to play this game to get to the end. But, you know, I enjoy the fact that I can get it done in about 3.5. Here we go. Here comes Zoomy Walter.
Stand back. Fall to the scholar who deal with.
All right, now, chat. Let's not all pile on the guy who said that he doesn't like speedrunning himself. That's fine. We all can play our games the way we want to play our games. Remember, we all have different tastes. Okay? Just be cool.
Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games?
Really weak climax?
Let's just be thankful to get through
It's not the best climax, but it exists more than Fable 2.
The light inside you will die. All that you are will die.
Who's there? Show yourself.
This isn't skippable now. Okay. That's right. We've got the children.
The children are here to play.
Oh yeah, this is a very important lore. Can't skip it.
What are they?
And kill the Hot Topic rejects. They can be my angle or my devil.
Good. The stain will never wash out.
All right. Run to here-ish.
Will never shine upon you again. Tainted, broken little toy.
Like, my relationship with this game was literally watching SGDQ and seeing people speedrunning games and talking about how they really enjoyed playing them casually. And, you know, I thought, about what games do I really enjoy? And I thought Fable 3. So I took a look to see if anyone had speedrun it. And apparently somebody had, like, literally, though, like 2 weeks prior. So I just decided to give it a try. And my first run, I took an hour off of that other guy's time. So, all right, Walter, you walking? Good. Still moving. Excellent. I learned something earlier today when I was just messing around. I don't have to wait for Walter. I can just run. And I think I stop here. Is that where I stop? Yeah. Here he comes. Yeah, Walter doesn't care about speedruns. Walter is the human wall. He has Defender. I would say he's a 0-4. Definitely casts for 3 and a white. Yeah, 3 and a white, 0-4 with Defender. Okay, cool. He's getting in position. Need to get him up onto this platform. Actually, do I need to get him up onto that platform? Or do I just need to get near here now? Keep moving, Walter. Walter. Here he comes. Wraith, you're absolutely right. 2 white, 0-4 with Defender. Comes into play tapped. Printed in Antiquities.
Can you feel it? There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light!
All right, now here's the best part. Run again! Anytime we don't need to be anywhere near Walter when Walter's with us is great. All right, get here. You know what? It probably would be. It would be Homelands or Legends because he's legendary. He is legendary. And now I kind of want to make a Fable, like a series of Fable Commander cards. Legends did have playable cards, like Chandler. Oh, that was Homelands. Marika Rivera was in Legends, wasn't she? No problem, Mystical Killer. Thanks for joining. Oh, the OG Bolus, yeah. Okay, cool. That's right. This is skippable. That's always the one I forget about. Return to Walter. Nope. Not returning to Walter at all. I am booking it. Because Walter will catch up to us. He gets the zoomies. Yep, there he goes. Peter, what's his face? Still did game design? That's the thing. He didn't really do much game design in this. In the Fable series at all. Especially Fable 1. Fable 1 was mostly the Carters. Dean and Simon Carter in the game as Max and Sam.
Is down.
Peter was producer and hype man. But we still blame Peter Molyneux for anything that's gone wrong because of all the promises. Yeah, he hyped them up like mad to the point that, like, he'd go to an event, hype up a game, and then he'd get back to Lionhead Studios in Bristol, and the dev team would look at him and be like, "What did you promise? We can't do that."
Let us take him, but you're glad, are you not? You wished him pain.
Oh no, we don't have Walter with us anymore. Whatever shall we do? No F for Walter. He'll be fine. Man, these guys had help for me. Alright, stand still, do that for... Okay, let me through. Maybe works for Bethesda. Oh no, well, he's no Todd. He's no Todd Howard. There we go. Basically, I just need to shoot backwards until I'm allowed to make that jump. Okay, get down here and start charging up. Doge, what are you doing? There we go. The real godlike entity in the Fable series is the dog. Because the dog is capable of just completely ignoring the laws of physics. Come on. Just a few more you guys kill.
Never escape darkness. It knocks to you always.
Okay, cool. What audio cue? I love the design of these enemies, by the way. Evil clockwork birds. Yeah, they do kind of look like a Skeksis. Robot Skeksis. Well, Gaming Kev, if you stick around after this run is done, you will see a Fable game with a mana bar. Rehash from a Fable 2 mission? I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point. It's part of the lore. I mean, we're missing a bunch of lore here, but the Darkness and the Trawler are ancient evils, and they've always been around. All right, let's go ahead and start using those potions. Here we go. Didn't even get to summon any shadows.
This land is ours. Darkness shall spread across the world.
Now let's see. Are we going to get the other glitch? Are we going to get the run ending glitch?
It blinded me.
Because, like, there's literally a run ending glitch. If Walter doesn't take my hand, there's nothing I can do. We'd have to redo that entire dungeon again.
We have to get out.
Nope, we're good.
Quickly.
Walter took my hand.
It's still out there.
Occasionally, the character will lose the ability to interact with NPCs, meaning that you cannot take Walter's hand to lead him out of here.
It is there.
Because you have to be holding Walter's hand when you get to the exit of this hallway in order to actually progress in the game. Otherwise, the game tells you you cannot do this, you are leaving a quest area. However, Walter agreed to take my hand, so...
Are we out?
Sorry, Big Lon, did I scare you?
Yes.
Okay, and now we get to skip a cutscene before it even happens.
A desert.
And save a bunch of time. Once again, thanks to Big Law.
Please. Where are you?
Here we go. We're good.
You can feel the heat of the sun. But whatever that thing did to me.
Yep, once you get out of there, you just hit Walter a couple times, and now you can just run over the top of this, down these stairs. Normally a cutscene would trigger there, and it would be really long because Walter talks really slowly. But now, we can just vault down here and start running through the desert without dealing with Walter being all mopey and making it, and actually having to make a moral decision. We can just bypass that. Oh, soft lock on the table mission? Yeah, that, you were fighting the Hobbs at the end of the table mission. If one of those Hobbs gets knocked off of the cliff from that first level, there is no way to get down to it, and it lives there now, and you're done.
You abandoned your friend to die. Is that you?
Alright, let's keep running past this.
Spread out. You tried to run away, but you are
Alright, draw my piece.
You are falling apart.
Okay, cool. Took care of that.
He screams alone.
There's an invisible wall there until Walter becomes killable, in which case you kill him there, and you can keep moving. It's an illusion. You're not actually killing Walter. Yep. Here we go.
Are you blind? Are you blind yet? The light in your eyes.
Couldn't take your weapons out. We actually had that happen earlier in the run. On PC, you just quick save and load. I recognized what was happening nice and quick. Quick saved, loaded, and we were back on track. And if that ends up being in my PB, then that's what happens. Skip the cutscene with Kaylin. Okay. So, this is unskippable. This lasts for a little while. Normally, when I'm doing this on my own channel and doing my own streams, this is where I would have gone and run to the restroom or run to go get another soda. However, I've got my sodas right next to me, and I don't need to go to the bathroom, so we're sticking around. And I'll talk to you while we're doing this.
The young one will be fine. She's strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
The older one, meaning Walter. I enjoy the fact that there's a conversation going on in chat about what sort of story is being told here that is going completely over my head. I'm assuming it's all Lovecraft stuff. So you keep on. with having that awesome conversation.
It's so good to see you.
All right, Adam.
When I was fished out of the local pool and Walter and you weren't there.
Great run earlier. Sorry about your 2 deaths.
Then
But
I realised I was being an arse. I worked my charms to get a search party.
thanks for sticking around for this. This is
Needed much persuading.
definitely a different experience to what you went through.
Now it is time you saw our city.
1.
Welcome to Aurora.
To my knowledge, I've gotten 1 knockdown. And yes, that does count as a death, I know.
The crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death.
Yep. Here's another area that I was messing around with earlier today and found out something really cool.
We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an
Once the
army.
exclamation point appears above the dog's head, we are good to run.
Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not
Let's
the
go.
first to say you have to come here. Please, walk down to our
We don't have to wait for her to finish talking. We can just haul down to this guy.
Go ahead.
You are the one who survived the desert.
I'll check up on.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can
Don't worry,
see,
Clean.
fortune deserted us long ago.
As long as neither one of us gets
What are you
2,
doing
we're
here?
good.
Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand
Well,
here because
Finelo, you are entitled to your opinion, but
Sorry.
maybe don't come into a stream about speedrunning the Fable series and say that. It's not cool.
on statues, doorways, wherever
Thanks,
a
Fable.
memory will allow itself to live on.
That face when you can't run past a corpse.
Now you know what
All right,
we
cool.
suffered.
Come on, Kaylin.
But as I said
It's time to run.
you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets.
And just skip all that dialogue by making the promise immediately.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Okay. Off to the road to rule again. Yeah, I really haven't had to do any moderation either. We all got yelled at by one of the mods for reminding us that we were a PG stream or a PG-13 stream. But innuendos are PG-13.
To face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Oh yeah, every game has flaws. There is no perfect game. At all. No game is perfect. And no game will ever be perfect. Alright, push Walter against the edge.
Well,
come on, Walter.
Exactly find the army we were
We just need to
hoping
get you
for.
over
I feel about
to
100 years older than when we left, but we're finally
over to
ready.
here. There we go.
You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take
Walter's gonna take a nap.
first.
Yeah, you know, Big Law, it actually says a lot that was your first moderation in the 9 hours, and we got rated by Games Done Quick. So, I mean, that's not bad. Okay. Yep, this is our revolution. I'm going to go up here and kill one dude who's the linchpin of the army. All right, there we go. Back and forth. Yes, I am a bearded woman. Maybe about half an hour into the game, I donned a beard for a quest and have not doffed it. Kale Cryos, I 100% agree with you. The perfect game is when you like to ignore all the flaws. Dragon Lord Carter, it's not which channel rated us, it's how many people were in here. When that happens, there tends to be a bit of just law of averages. You're going to have some bad apples in that bunch. And the fact that that moderation was for something that mild, cool. You know, we're doing pretty good today.
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old slug.
Meanwhile, let's do what he said.
So far I'm feeling really proud of this marathon. As accurate to the Fable speedrunning experience as it is. We have had glitches and foibles in every single run that we've had so far, and nothing could be more accurate to the Fable speedrunning experience than that. Yep, just keep running through this burning house, off through here. Hey guys, could everyone get around me real quick? Cool, thanks guys. Alright, kill those three. Head on over here. Hey, gather around everybody. Got them all. All right. And now we wait. Wait for Walter and Ben to catch up to us. Here they come. There's Ben. Where's Walter? Oh, here he comes.
Oh, about bloody time.
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause.
Okay.
Elite soldiers, my ass. Have that.
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We
have to find a way past this gate. Hotshot knows how to get past that gate with a second player. Doesn't do much, but we can get past the gate. Okay, this little short guy is Ben Kingsley.
Did you see that order that the whole city bowed to our thunder?
Hang on, how did you get to the other side in the first place?
Let us have their words, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
Unfortunately, the budget for the voice actors was only for the English version. Other languages had basically contract voice actors. got some cutscene skips. Skip that. And skip the coronation. And here we are.
There she is.
Look at this outfit.
The Queen of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aid.
All right.
Someone who can keep you organized.
Just checking my emails.
Introduce you to
Hobson. Hobson's the
Well, you
name,
guys have been
Your
busy.
Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary
Tons of emails
honor
from
it is to serve you.
Twitch.
I
Let me
have
know
a
about
vast
some
wealth
new
of
followers.
experience, I
Thank y'all.
assure you, though I
Oh, the
have
game's
vast
not over,
experience,
Rushmore.
Vast wealth.
We're just getting into the third
That, Your
into the third
Majesty,
act.
is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in
Yeah, my character is so over this.
and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Cool.
I'm sure you will do
Did
a
everyone catch that
marvelous job
schedule? Did
presiding
everyone
over your
catch what was on the screen right there?
which, as I
That's
said,
the next few things that we're going to be doing.
first royal duty.
I'm assuming that
Your
everyone read that
subjects await
in the amount of time that it was on screen.
For what is sure to be
Right?
an historic occasion,
Cool.
Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
Alrighty. Skip this.
You have the power over life
All right, Magneto.
and death.
You
sister.
are dying.
Now choose.
You can't escape punishment for what you've done, Logan.
There is an achievement to make a royal decree in the chicken suit.
I sentence
I don't
you
need
to
the
death.
achievements.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
No, no F's for Logan. He is literal Magneto. L for Logan. Michael Fassbender
You
is
have
his name.
fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader.
Oh no, it's faster to kill him.
Finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen. You can know the
Yep,
truth.
Michael Fassbender. That's why I called him Magneto. He's literally Magneto.
And the threat could not be greater.
I just realized that I killed both of the characters from the both the actors that were in X-Men movies.
About Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the
Because
throne,
at the very beginning of the run, I
this much I know.
said that Nicholas Holt had to die.
Only with a hero wearing
Nicholas
the
Holt
crown
is Beast in the
do we
new
stand a chance
X-Men
of
movies,
survival.
so, you know,
How do I stop it?
You won't.
no X-Man
Its
makes it through this
arrival
game.
is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare. and
Oh
hope to
yeah,
save
one of the
as many
cutscenes that I
your people
skipped,
as you can. How you
I
do
don't know
so
if
is
everyone
up to
caught
you.
on,
Two paths lie ahead.
the
You may keep the promises you have made,
the excruciatingly British captain,
but understand that doing
whose
so
name I'm blanking on
will
right
leave
now.
little to spend
Yeah,
on
he
Kingdom's
got
protection
executed.
and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full.
Yeah, that happens in a
Unless you are willing to
cutscene,
sacrifice
and
your
like
person.
characters mention it like once or
You may
twice,
also
but
choose
that's
to break
it.
those promises. To harm your people in order to save them.
Major Swift,
will
thank you.
not lack the means to
Swifty.
build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced.
Everyone called all that lore, right?
That can stand against it.
Darkness is coming. We have a year to fix stuff. Darkness is coming. We have a year to be ready. I am sorry that you feel that way, Short and Salty. Ben Finn is Simon Pegg, who is just so nice. Oh, nice. We got triple twos. He's really good, Big Law. He really is just a phenomenal actor. Is this game better than Fable 2? That depends on your personal opinion. I can't tell you
Your Majesty,
I can't tell you how you'll feel about it. That being said, I prefer this game to Fable 2.
The darkness that is
I've played this game probably
People
a lot
won't
more than I have Fable
understand what
2,
it means.
and I really enjoyed Fable 2.
Nobody could, without living through it first.
Yep, Alex
We need
Rex,
to
he
prepare.
is Unkar Plett in
If we can't
Star
stop the attack
Wars,
from
and
happening,
he is
we have to
Montgomery
be ready
Scott in
when
Star
it
Trek.
comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury.
Teresa
And
is
I'm sure
the
we
most
can
important character
explain
between
just
all
how
the
to
games.
fill it.
She is in
Indeed, I
all of the games
Then I
except
will leave you to
for Fable
Ben and
Legends.
I will begin
My character,
recruiting and
girl.
training soldiers
My
at
character
once.
is the princess, or the queen at this point.
Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasure. The
Alrighty.
store of the kingdom's total wealth.
Let's see. Come on. Give me
It's
400,000 over
not
there.
as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys,
Oh, Big Law, you assume that number's going to stay that way.
riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's
Steve
agenda,
Rogers,
and one
I
I'm
like that.
personally very excited about. Setting
All right, everyone settle in. We are doing some high-intensity tax rate discussions now.
taxing the people
So,
rather heavily, and some say that this has led to
Yeah.
poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have three.
all right, decide. We are going to lower the tax rate. So, Big Law, remember that number that was there?
Well, how very noble.
How do you like that number?
Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish
Yep,
to save
F for the
kingdom,
treasury.
Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say,
Negotiating trade in the Galactic Senate. Oh, I would love trade negotiations.
however you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to
The
attend
next,
to
the next item on today's agenda. Talk to Reaver in Bowerstone
Reaver
Industrial.
has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the
Yep,
populace is
a lot of people going to see us there. We're going to be a crowd.
So expect a crowd.
Just sees everything. Yeah. Gloaming Dusk, you are 100% right. This game does kind of minimize just how awful Reaver is. But, oh, Blue Pen Dragon? No, not at all. I'm going for a fast playthrough. I have a list of what the choices are that are fast. It's the only notes I use when I'm doing this run because I don't get to play this part of the game very much. But yes, like General Spoon says, it's child labor time. So, chat, we in favor of child labor, or are we against child labor? Really wish I didn't ask that to Twitch chat.
There is no greater beast than the idleness of our city's youth. But my
Short and salty, we are not doing a good playthrough. We are doing a speed run. I've been playing this game for, what, 2 hours, 45 minutes or something like that?
It's just monstrous. Don't listen.
Maybe a little over 2.5 hours. I honestly don't know.
End child labor.
I don't remember when I started.
Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is
All right.
through education.
246.
Nothing is more important to our future
Okay.
than that.
All right.
Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school?
All right, we're doing school, everyone.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you.
Saboteur,
Start changing people's
speed
lives.
runs
This will be an
are
Albion worth fighting for.
speed runs are amoral.
Necessary modifications at once.
Don't worry, everyone. We're gonna turn the orphanage into a brothel. Don't worry.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Yes, Blue Pen Dragon. My queen is wearing a mustache and a beard as well. Okay. Let's see. Go back to the castle. We need to get to the throne room. Oh no, speedrunning route. The amount of money left at the end is determined entirely by the decisions, and I do not know what the number is. Welcome to Fable 3 Fast Travel. All decisions are based on time.
How are you, Your Majesty?
My lady.
Your Majesty.
All stand
Jord
for
1
attention
understands
for
what we're
the
going
Queen
for
of
here.
Albion. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion.
Big Law, I like that. I like that idea of just like
will offer her proposal.
the darkness shows up on the
Reaver
shores of Albion,
shall
and
stand
all the
against
guards are just like, pew 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 pew.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty.
Yeah,
Now
screw
is
the old
not
quarter.
the time to build houses. We have other priorities. The request is denied.
The Queen has reached her decision. The Old Quarter shall become a monument to our victory, and is to be left untouched.
Sanity
Clean. You remember that episode of Yu-Gi-Oh?
I shall make sure there is no negative
Where the two guys are threatening Seto Kaiba, and one of them's finger is so thick because they painted over a gun.
Since we overthrew your brother.
That's one of the only episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've actually seen, and I nearly died when I saw that.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive...
Everybody gonna die. Yep.
As a matter of fact, our very
All right,
first
we are
order
going
of
to keep
business
the guard
might have
budget
a
exactly where it is.
Indeed, Your Majesty. Why make any changes in such an innocuous matter? So people don't feel safe. Is that such a terrible thing? Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Cool. Decide on the castle's decoration.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait
Oh,
to
Glowing
see
Dusk.
your choice.
Welcome to
The
British
interior
toadying.
designers await you in the throne room.
Can I execute Hobson? No. We keep Hobson no matter what. He is one of my least favorite characters in this game. That being said, one of my favorite characters in this game we don't encounter, because it's Chesty.
Today you decide on the decor of the castle. Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
All right, we are going for good decor.
I am Herman Worthy.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty.
Chesty is... I don't know if anyone actually played the DLC for Fable 2 where they actually go through Chesty's backstory. Because Chesty actually has a backstory. Because Fable lore is deep.
Today you decide.
Okay, here's the hardest decision for me to make for speedruns.
Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here.
All right, we're breaking a promise.
Aurora will become part of Albion.
We are putting
But they must
Aurora,
work for this privilege.
the Africa of the Fable world.
Has spoken.
We're going to take all those people and force them to work to be part of our empire.
People shall receive the protection of the throne in
Yeah.
exchange for their labor.
You are no
I hate this decision. I hate this that this decision's faster. I'm
If you wish only to exploit
that I want that world record that bad. Yeah, colonialism for everyone.
Well,
A wise decision in court today, Your Majesty. While it is
Okay.
true that your popularity in Aurora has suffered, the people closer to home are not too
What
concerned.
what really hurts me about it is literally after that decision, the next thing we have to do, we're going to Aurora.
Stumbled upon some very exciting news in that area. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend
General
of its
Spoon,
extraordinary
you are not
gem
the only
from
one.
the locals, and understandably set out to find it without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only
I've
one
always
of the
thought that too,
explorers
Brackleforth.
returned in
His
one
pants
piece.
are
He
ridiculous.
came back empty-handed.
Why is his waist so high?
Hideous desert beings
Where are his
protecting
internal
the treasure.
organs?
Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran
He's like a
wasteland,
cartoon man.
reportedly the site of an ancient abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Okay, here we go, off to Aurora. And we are going to actually fast travel there.
That could have gone better. That person now hates you, but no matter. Hate has its upside.
I love that line. Because I just went to Aurora, and it's like, that could have gone better. That person hates you now. I didn't talk to anybody. I just got there. All right, let's go get the giant diamond. Do you all mind? Yeah, I mean, that's probably pretty accurate, Plumbing Dusk. That line of dialogue normally happens after you've actually had an interaction with somebody that makes them hate you. Usually isn't just, you show up in town, there's nobody around, and it's like, that person hates you now. Thanks? Well, Hobson does hate me because I'm losing money. Ow. What the heck? Yeah, I'm a bit of a run here. I did have 15 pies and 3 sides of mutton. I'd like to come and get a diamond, please. I love how speedruns recontextualize games. Cool. Let's go get the diamond. Oh, Axis, this is extremely brave. I 100% agree. This is totally what Sir Robin would have done. That's true. Fable 3 is the running part of speedrunning. Come on, get that door open. There we go. Oh yeah, super popular. Look, I just had a revolution. Now can I please engage in some casual colonialism? Glowing dust. That a little real there. Because she's a hero queen, Gigi Von Gigi McGigi. Short and salty. I do enjoy that. I made that joke at the start of the run. I said she's an independent woman who don't need no man. When I killed her boyfriend. Cool.
It's more beautiful than I dared.
Rolled the dice on the fast travel lottery and won.
Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with
Donate it
this
to the
fine
treasury.
stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? A truly selfless act. I am constantly
What?
in awe
Glowing
of
dusk.
your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, your majesty. Bravo.
Go. Cool. All right. All right, the next decision we are going to have to make is about child benefits.
The treasury's health is robust, but we must always be wary of unnecessary expenditures and watch out for possible avenues of profit. With that in mind,
So
I
we
would
are
like
going
discuss
to
the thorny
maintain
issue of
Logan's
child
policies.
benefit. Very good, Your Majesty. Why
We are
change
currently at $1 million
things when
gold.
they are going so well? Perhaps Logan was right in following this course of action. Shall we proceed with the rest of your appointments? Here is the royal agenda for the day.
All right.
As you can see,
Next
you
one.
have 2 audiences in the throne room to begin. I've heard rumors that Reaver's latest proposal
Children are going to be prohibited by law.
It should be most entertaining.
Saboteur, I do agree with you, but this is the beard we were given. This is the beard we will stick with. Changing facial hair takes time. Time we don't have. You work for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen. This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reaver will dispute her cause.
Sadly, there is no option to just do away with Reaver.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge.
Yeah, cool shelter,
It is
brothel.
time Bowerstone had its first whorehouse.
The shelter shall become a brothel.
Excellent, Your Majesty. I will see to it immediately. And I mean immediately.
This is exploitation, Your Majesty. Your people won't be pleased.
Come on, everyone loves the brothel decision.
Does your
All right. Time for our next decision.
Today, you will deal with a pressing
Sewage.
environmental issue. The disposal of the city's waste. Reaver will offer his proposal.
Yeah,
A
Villagin,
member of the
that is
Morningwood
very, that's a
community will
very,
stand against him.
You may speak.
very accurate role in that
Your Majesty,
it's,
I'm sure.
Morningwood will be granted the honor of receiving the city's sewage.
yeah, that's over Fairy Brother, he's grinding people into the ground. And now he's just like, all right,
Shall be channeled into Morningwood.
you're the queen, you're in charge.
I shall begin the flushing immediately, Your Majesty.
This is
Not
heavy.
Villagin, not a school,
This is totally heavy.
an orphanage.
You've turned Granny
The orphans
Nature
go on the
into a
street
toilet
now
bowl.
because that building is for the prostitutes.
One day, in like a 1,000 years, she'll fight right back, man.
there is
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old
I mean,
rebel headquarters.
GG, that's kind of what Reaver's all about, is exploitation. All right, let's go back to Bowerstone Industrial, and I'm going to show off the stairs that don't exist. Okay, so I have come and done this swimming across the river 3 times, and every single time there are stairs over in front of the HQ that I can climb out on. During this quest, the stairs don't exist. And I actually have to kind of glitch my way up there. This is a PC port, Saboteur. I play with controller because I have carpal tunnel syndrome, and playing with a mouse and keyboard actually really hurts. Cool, you got a quest for me?
Every day a queen
Thanks.
walks into the rebel headquarters. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
Yep, it does limit what I can and can't play with. Is it any faster? We actually don't know. Everyone who runs this game runs with controller. Portal Easter egg. I mean, Big Law, that does add a decent amount of time. Am I? I don't know if I don't even know if I'm on track.
If you
I can show it off immediately after the run. It's
If you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now,
once I open up that area, it's open.
I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him.
If we,
as an
if we're
example
good on
to the
time.
rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer, the Queen, no less. Have at her, fellas.
Hi, everybody. Let's go ahead and everyone gather around. Cool, thanks.
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new center of operations.
Everyone get
in
out of my way so I can get over to the hideout.
You've been provided with a key which will permit access.
I use a regular mouse. My carpal tunnel is actually on my left hand. Typing I'm fine with for normal amounts of time. It's WASD puts quite a bit of strain on me, so yeah. So controllers happen to be designed ergonomically to limit how much they actually hurt you.
The Queen. I'm not prone to hyperbole, but this is a significant inconvenience. Lads, Perform the specific services for which I
Oh yeah,
employ you
Nigel Ferret has Barnum's thesaurus.
expeditiously. Killer!
Like, canonically.
Fast!
I love killing rich folk like you, lass. It's so rewarding.
Let's go. As soon as the treasure symbol appears on the dog's head, we can start heading out to the next area.
They kidnapped me. Please let me out.
All right, hi guys. Don't mind me.
I told you.
I love how long it takes for them to realize. I'm well past them before they're like, hey, wait a second.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond.
Nigel
whenever
Ferret
I
looks
desire.
tiny in this shot
Meanwhile, my compatriots
because of perspective.
shall brutalize your person.
This is all you got, then.
Here we go. Yeah, impressive cell protects him from magic. I didn't get in position to be in the, to actually block the cutscene.
I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told,
A lot of times, I can, if you position yourself right in front of the cell, you'll be in this shot, and the cutscene is it just ruins the shot.
The specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier, the one with the secret exit, has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain.
Okay, we are almost there.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of
But yeah, Big Law, can you tell that he has Barnum's thesaurus?
A substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free.
No bribe.
You royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
Cool. That's what I love about the Fable series, Gigi. Right there. It's funny.
You have made great strides, Your Majesty. Witness the glory of your treasury. Don't you just want to go swimming in all that gold? But the kingdom demands your attention once more.
Okay, alcohol policy. Maintain.
Perhaps this is not the time to be implementing radical new measures. It will give both the gentry and the rabble something to complain about. Who knows? It may take their minds off their impending doom. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty.
Oh yeah, Mythos PSN. That 100,000 would actually have gone into my account, not the treasury.
I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
All right, now we are going to be ruling on the fate of the Brightwall Academy, followed by the fate of Bower Lake. Basically, education and environment.
Today, you decide on the status of the Brightwall Academy.
Sadly, no mods to get rid of Hobson.
Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Reaver will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Okay.
Your Majesty.
Sorry, breaking the promise.
Wall Academy will be reopened.
By the way, speedrunning this section, like this, the ruling parts of it, entertains me because she always starts with, "You may speak," and then literally, because you want to go fast, you cut them off every time. You may speak, Samuel. Shut up! I choose Reaver's idea.
Disappointed you have broken your promise.
Very good. I will make arrangements at once.
All right. No mods to kill Hobson.
The court summons Page and Reaver.
All right, Page and Reaver. We'll be talking about Bower Lake.
You today is the future of Bower Lake.
Yes, Reaver did try to kill us.
Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey...
And there we go.
We need the resources in Bower Lake. It will become a quarry.
The Queen has ruled. Bower Lake shall be drained and mined for resources.
I applaud your enterprising spirit. The lake shall be drained at once.
I hope you know what you're doing.
All right. We're doing good here.
Behold!
The devs love him because he's fun to write for, I'm sure.
I trust the court was not
On top
too
of that,
loud today.
he is also
case, I'm confident your
voiced by an absolutely phenomenal voice actor. So, who really enjoys voicing the character. So, you know, why not keep him in there? Yeah, it's the amount of dialogue Plumbing does. I don't remember. I think it was Jimmy on the leaderboard. I think Jimmy is the one who did all the timing. All right, well, patron in Millfields. So for this one, we can actually just fast travel right to the quest.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam,
Okay,
I
cool.
understand you
Let this
want to
conversation
recover what
happen.
you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
Projected civilian casualties. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're looking at when you're this high in government.
I was talking about
You
me.
just, people are numbers.
Ah, Your Majesty.
All right, accept the quest.
It's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. Beware the woods, Your Majesty.
Yep, Reaver is immortal from something that is
There's no denying dangerous beasts lurk
part of
within.
2, but
Good luck.
goes a lot
I know
older
you will succeed.
than just in 2. All right, and we just run over this way and go through the gate. Look at all that gold. Oh, it's a wig. Second on KS. Reaver has some of the best dialogue in the games, in all of the games he's in. Yep, that's right. Cross over here. Completely cut out an entire section of running. Go in here, unskippable, because it's in engine.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Just ignore him and keep going. And... run through the woods a little bit. So we are looking to find the person who stole the statue.
Your Majesty,
Would you look at that? There he is.
I've been expecting you.
His name is Connor.
Been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back.
PC, you're 100% correct. They could have had the voice actor take a couple more takes on Kawu.
You exile him into this forest and call it justice? But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing.
Look at this guy's facial hair.
It did everything
This
the
is
legend said
nice.
it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of
Come on,
justice.
let me make a decision.
The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you.
All right, we're going to attack the village. Why are we going to attack the village? Because it's faster. Fighting the village is faster than fighting the wolves because no matter what, you still have to come back here. All right, kill him. Excuse me. Coming door to door doing some murder. Are you okay? Okay, you're good. You're dead. Alright, where's somebody in here? Yep, cool. Now we return to Connor. It's faster for me to kill them. I'm more powerful than Balverines. I do more damage. Look, just think of this as my Winterfell, okay? I mean, come on, it's the final season. I can make mistakes.
Vengeance was sweet. A quality shared by many of my former neighbors, as it turns out. Here's what you came for. Seems the least I can do.
Or King's Landing.
Visit us again one day
Thank
when
you.
get the chance.
I'm very tired. I've been up way too long today. Turn to Muriel. All right, we're gonna fast travel. Population control. Okay, cool. Hobson's over here already.
You're back. Did you find
We have the statue to Hobson.
You found
Donate
it.
Percy's treasury. There we go.
A
Cool.
magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
All right. Let's go. We have 3 more decisions, and then we are going into the final battle.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it is most encouraging to see the Treasury doing so well. It makes one feel safer. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold, actually. As for today's first order of
Okay,
business,
and we are
you
just
may
going to
have
let
heard
we're going
about
to let the
dire
economy
situation.
collapse.
A most astute and sensible choice. Financial ruin may bring much distress to your people, but the darkness brings certain death. Shall we proceed with today's
Alrighty.
agenda? Kaelin, the
We're almost there.
representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Let's go to the throne room. Here we go.
The Queen. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kaelin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Okay, and
Your Majesty,
we are building the desert
as
fort.
You know,
The cost of
Aurora
300,000
is under
gold.
our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
Okay, perfect.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch.
Whimsical. That's a good word to describe how we play this.
Very well, it shall be done.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mist Peak Dwellers.
Yeah, she does seem pretty grateful, considering that earlier one.
Decide on the fate of Mist Peak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty.
Dwellers are
Sabine
magic. That
will
dude just
speak for
teleported
his
in.
People and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what...
All
right, we're going to keep that promise.
To the dwellers. The Mist Peak Mountains shall be restored.
Glowing Dusk. I appreciate that line. Dwellers have their ways.
Shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
Okay. Last thing we need to do is commission the army. All right, thank you all for spawning in at the exact same point in the room. Highly appreciated. This little section of the game is only in the PC version.
It is time, Your Majesty,
Run
to
all the way
meet
down here
fate with steely
to
resolve
commission the army.
and commission Albion's army. We will use the funds we have to establish the best possible defense. Before I can commit those funds, however, I require your signature on a contract stating your awareness of the projected number of civilian casualties. Strictly a formality, of course.
Come on.
Though, should the number alarm you, you may wish to donate as much gold to the treasury as possible before you sign.
And there we go.
Very good. If you could just sign on the dotted line, please.
Spasgasm, that is perfectly fine. There will be a VOD later. I'm also planning on basically taking the run and throwing it up on my YouTube channel, if it's okay with Big Laws. He's the coordinator of this tournament, of the marathon. I'm exhausted. This is going to be a rather entertaining final run.
Preparation for the invasion, so we may enjoy the occasion without.
Azure Foxy, it was on Steam. It is no longer on Steam because Games for Windows Live keys ran out. However, if you find yourself a physical copy on a site like eBay or I think Amazon has some too.
47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet.
I mean the run to the boss, Big Law.
And you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course.
The final stretch.
You will also be fitted for a new pair of shoes, and of course you will need a new.
All right, off to the road to rule to listen to Teresa again.
The day has come, Queen. It is time.
I understand not a lot of people have CD drives in it or DVD drives in this case, but the thing is, having a physical copy would allow you to patch it a lot easier.
And exploited your people for your own means.
Because Games for Windows Live is no longer in existence.
You are Albion's champion. Its protector. This coming battle is
The way that I'm running this is through a very complicated series of workarounds.
If you do not, your kingdom will be gone, and you will die with it. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
Games for Windows Live was horrific, but let it be a warning to you about digital distribution. And remember, Digital distribution is good until the storefront that locks your games down goes away.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power.
Kalen didn't want to come.
The attack has barely begun, but already we have suffered terrible casualties. We simply weren't ready. If we don't act quickly, there may not be a kingdom left to defend by dawn.
We have to get out on the streets now.
Wild accusations. They don't give you the CD keys for the games. Not for all the games.
You ready for a kicking then? We're about to give you one.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now let them fight the actual battle. Keep in mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Alright. This part might get a little spooky. Just give you guys fair warning. Sorry if that scared anybody. This game, you know, this is a horror. This is a really bad horror game. Oh, really? We started Silent Hill when the darkness got to Albion. Not the band, not the glam metal band. I mean, that would have been cool too, but. This is the final battle. Time will be called just a short while.
Already dead inside.
Better be ready.
In darkness. I have killed so many of you already. Why fight any longer? I only want to care for you. Am I not your father figure? You have done terrible things. Did you think I wouldn't know? Did you think I would allow it?
Time.
All right.
What was my time?
3:30:11.
All right, we'll skip this touching cutscene of Walter dying. Who needs that?
Oh boy.
Rip Walter.
All right, I have a server definitely going on so here.
What was that?
Never mind. It's all good.
All right, we just need to list.
I think old Walter would have
rattle
liked
here.
it out here.
Credits are going to start up,
He
and
was
then we
always a
can
fan of looking
show off.
tall and
I can show off
I can
the
imagine
portal
what he'd say if he
reference
was here now.
if you
Shut up,
if you want.
Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need
I'm gonna say which one of us from the Fable speedrun community also does Portal?
Walter was right about you.
I
You're a hero in
What was
every
that?
sense of the word.
do. So
You do.
If you,
Yeah, absolutely. For you, I would.
What will you do now?
I'll show off the.
I will continue to serve you the best way I
They're
can.
carrying on. The
I
final
belong down
cutscene.
in the
There's
city.
no control over it. I can't skip it
People
at
there
all.
will always need help.
World record for Fable 3 is 3:19:02. My PB is 3:26:19.
You did it. You
we did have some, you know. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't playing my absolute best.
I'm not cut out to be a general.
That
I think
happens.
I'd like to start traveling again.
You know, I was a little distracted by, you know, games done quick
Before I
rate.
go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we?
That was awesome.
This one's for you, Walter.
it really was.
3:35 was the estimate. For marathons, you always want to estimate a little bit more time than you think it'll actually
This is
take.
the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life.
Because, you know,
Thanks to you
bad
it
things
wasn't
happen.
so,
Like
and you ruled as strong leaders should.
a glitch hitting me in a
It is
run
not
that
everyone who
I've done
understands
many,
the
many
necessity
times
of
that
making
prevented me from drawing any of my weapons when I needed to murder a dude.
You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your
Yeah, this is now
You did
Teresa
so,
telling me
even in the face
at
of
the end of the
great
game.
danger.
Teresa tells
You
you
understood
what
as your
good you
brother
did and where you
that
effed up.
Aurora was a doomed land from the start. Saving Albion was always
Of course,
more
in this case, she
Without the
actually
strength
like
to make those
goes like,
choices,
"Hey,
we would not
you
be
know,
standing
yeah,
here now.
you chose to just kind of leave him hanging.
we shall meet again one
I
day.
get that.
Aren't you
I would have
going
made
to
the
tell
same
me?
decision." It's like, Teresa,
The
you're
future
awful.
will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Teresa. I enslaved a people.
It was for the greater good.
What am I? What am I, Tau from Warhammer 40K?
No, you're the bartender in.
Okay, so here we are back at Bowerstone Castle with a nice statue of Walter. I feel that the Walter magic card that I was joking about making definitely needs a transform ability where it turns into an artifact. Or when it dies, it just creates an artifact creature that has defender.
I'll buy your stuff, okay?
It just becomes a literal statue. Sorry, is that going over your head with the magic talk?
Oh no, I have the magic.
I didn't know.
Yeah, just would be a 0-1.
All right, let's go back into where Nigel Ferret was. Because, oh, you guys are down here still? Okay, fine.
Oh, you ran past him.
Actually, with that door open, I might be able to actually get down there faster. I think if I just go backwards. Yeah, down here. There's that hallway. Ah, off of here. Off of here, you come through, open up that door, and go downstairs into the storage room around these boxes. And you have a hob worshipping a cube with hearts on it, and a cake. Here is your Portal reference. You're no expert? I think this is a reference, yeah. This game has another little kind of Easter egg that I found on my own way back when I first, like the first time I played it, I found it. It was a nice little Easter egg here in Bowerstone Industrial. In one of the factories, which, of course it started me on the far... yeah, it started me nowhere near the docks. I love the fast travel system in Fable 3. It has never caused me any sort of discomfort or problems with runs. Let's see. No, not that factory. I think it's the one that Reaver was... I think it was Reaver's factory. The school now. There is quite possibly one of my favorite references in Fable 3 because of all the history that I've learned about the Fable series. In here, around here, there's these giant thing of boxes, but if you come around...
Oh, yes.
There it is. The big blue box logo from... That's the company that made the original Fable. That's Simon and Dean's company.
It.
What was that?
I think they were the original publishers.
They were the developer.
The developer? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, they were a subsidiary of Lionhead. Lionhead actually purchased them, but let Simon and Dean continue to operate as Big Blue Box. So, like, this is just my favorite reference because this is Fable history right here.
Yeah, it's
and
big. There's a tattoo in Fable 1 as well.
Oh, cool. But yeah, this is a great day to show this part off. I mean, here we are celebrating 15 years of the Fable series, and Fable 3's got this nice little homage to where it all began.
Yep.
So I don't really have any glitches to show off. I can fall out of the world, but nothing fancy.
I think I'd rather get Trigger.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's get to Anniversary because it's already getting kind of late. But
yep,
thanks to everyone for watching. I literally have no idea how many people are watching right now, but y'all are awesome.
Watch out for sales. You could get a real bargain.
Yeah, you guys are all great. Thank you guys.